he that old?
Oh yeah.
Really?
It's pretty old.
Wow. Use your health.
Okay, we're finally up,
All right.
I think.
One thing, I was rewatching the last stream.
They were
The echo?
multiple
Yeah.
mics enabled. I noticed that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, and it doesn't kick in until like 2 minutes in. And I'm like, why is it echoing? Oh, the mic.
Yep, I just fixed that again.
Okay, cool.
So just randomly go back.
No, whenever you hook something up, it automatically enables the mic. Yeah, we should be good. Okay. I'm gonna grab some food.
All right. So,
I still need to figure out a feat.
Never mind, eating isn't important.
Correct. Go ahead.
What's about this like?
Calm down, Cole. Let's take necessities first over D&D.
I don't know.
Gallbladder?
Priority.
What's that?
Priorities.
I could die from it.
D&D.
Let's play another hour of D&D.
all right. Illidan says, get back on the ship.
Alright.
We have to go get the next person.
Alright.
He says there's a highly powerful mage named Ronan. And even the dragons revere him, even though he's a human.
Doesn't sound like... Sounds like something a counterspell would work with that.
So he says, go to...
Definitely thought you just came back with a beer. I'm like, all right.
Bro, they modified dual wielder.
It's D&D. There's no judgment here.
He says that Ronan is in Arcadia in Feria, which is the central island. Arcadia is, you guys are in Summer, which is the northeastern city. Arcadia is northwestern.
Gotcha. And you said I got ward layout, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they like +1s or anything? Or?
Do we have stat blocks for that?
I don't think I got a stack block. Okay.
I will pull it up and...
I still need stat blocks for the armor.
I will get you those.
I'm gonna make sure you didn't send me any style blocks for that.
Did I download the map?
No,
They're so good.
I haven't found the cinnamon sugar ones in a bit, so that's why I don't have any.
Oh, the pretzel sticks? I almost bought some of those tonight, but I was like, eh.
You know you're allergic to carbs, remember?
Every time.
A buddy of mine at work brought in Cinnamon Toast Crunch Bugles. Really weren't that bad. It was actually
I could see those being
pretty good.
During our staff meeting when we were talking about like the purification program that we're gonna start, like the office is gonna spearhead for all the patients in January and how we're not supposed to do any dairy or sugar or grains or meat or protein.
Sounds stupid.
I'm not doing it.
What do you
Like my manager brings in a cake in the middle of this conversation. And I'm like, speaking of how gluten is so bad for you, have this Walmart Christmas log.
I like gluten. It tastes good.
It does. It does. It really does taste good. Nutritionally, it's kind of shady, but
Not really.
it's something that is, if you're going to have a digestive sensitivity, it's usually to gluten.
I can see that, but
So if you're having any sort of digestive symptoms, cutting out gluten is a good first step to figure out if you can fix it.
yeah, but that doesn't mean it's nutritionally shady.
Depends on who you ask, but I just think it's so funny.
Genetically inferior.
Hey, ow. You're not wrong, but that doesn't mean you get to call me out like that.
I can drink a glass of milk and be absolutely fine.
Well, you lucky duck.
Can you say the same?
Nope. Not unless it's Fairlife, and that's like $4 a quart.
I can eat a bowl of ice cream.
I can eat a bowl of ice cream.
Just can't digest it after I consume it.
I can digest a bowl of ice cream.
Well, I'll be fine. It's everyone else I'm concerned for.
Especially since you're moving in with
Yeah, soonish too.
Cassidy, right?
Cassie.
I
Close.
was really close. So are you going to have room for the table?
Currently, I don't have so I have to wait on my stuff, which is why I'm not moving my stuff till January.
Would you have room for a different table?
That I don't know.
So you're building another D&D table like this.
Do you
with
have
no
a
idea
dining
where it's
room
going to
table?
go.
There is a dining room table,
Thank
and
you.
it does have leaves.
How good is this dining room table?
It's probably
No. Question. It's, can we get rid of it? Because he's making the second table, and there's nowhere.
Well, it's
for
not
it.
my table, so that's
Oh,
not my
dang it.
decision.
Should I take the Mage Slayer feat?
I have thought about
I
seeing
just
what the
don't
dimensions,
think-
because her dining room table pulls out and has leaves. I was like, I just wanted to measure the gap and see if I can just find a TV to fit it, and just place it in there.
Yeah,
when we're done,
honestly-
just pick the TV up and out.
That's basically what his design is.
No, it's not. It's much more sophisticated, and I will fight you about that.
Hey, it downloaded. Okay, cool.
Remember the one problem
That sounds
with
very
mechanical complexity.
entertaining for everybody else here. What's the one
All
problem?
right, you guys will finally get to
The
see
more
what
complex
the
our
place
game
you're
is,
in
the more
looks
points
like.
of failure you have.
Yeah, it's fully textured
All
You're
right.
not wrong.
across the entirety of
So
it.
I've always been told when doing
It's one of those you have
engineering
a argument.
things is to follow a
So
simple
apparently, the
statement.
one place I forgot to
Kiss.
label is
Keep
the
it
island we've been
simple,
adventuring
stupid.
in. So, this is Feria.
Keep it.
That's summer. That's
Love that.
Arcadia. I think that down there is spring, and that down there is winter.
Do they have Galaga in Arcadia?
lucky.
They might. Also, if you go to the edge, you fall.
What's the cotton candy?
The cotton candy? This?
Yes.
Dare you to
These
eat
are
them.
specters.
Okay.
Apparently, those mountains are haunted.
They're grape flavored.
They're great flavored hauntings.
Yeah.
It's like the one. You guys remember the Scooby-Doo movie where, like, Shaggy and Scoob encounter the cotton candy monster?
That sounds
From the
insane.
second one?
Yeah.
I assume
Yes.
they ate them.
Oh yeah. They're like, oh, monster! Cotton candy.
Well, they were hiding, so.
Yeah, the monster was dead in
Like,
30 seconds.
I don't even know if it lasted that long.
How messed up would that be? They eat him, and then Fred's like, let's see who it really is, and it's a person. That's cannibalism, Scooby.
Well,
Right,
technically,
or Shaggy.
for Scooby, it's not.
For Scooby, it's just a Scooby snack.
For Shaggy, it's cannibalism.
For Shaggy.
Coincidentally, the guy was named Scooby.
Oh,
Who?
The cotton candy monster.
Oh,
Oh, the guy that Scooby ate, so it'd be a
Yes.
Scooby snack.
no.
there we go.
That's awful. I love it, but it's awful.
Scoob, I think we should have stopped after we needed the barbecue sauce.
So you guys take Illidan's airship. Arcadia, Arcadia.
Dirty and I love it.
I had a friend in high school who thoroughly corrupted my sense of humor.
And as you pull up, you see a mage. Do I have a picture of him? I don't think I do, but I can have one. Maybe. Yeah, he's popular enough that people send pictures of him.
What are you doing?
Messing with you.
Should I take Spell Sniper? Just. Oh, but not many of mine require an attack roll. It's a shame.
Once I find my player's manual, I'll take it.
Spell Driver. What?
What is that?
Your prerequisites: 11th level, spellcasting or path magic. Through intense focus, training, and dedication, you harness and The techniques of rapid spell casting. When you use your bonus action to cast a spell of first level or higher, you can also use your action to cast another spell of first level or higher. However, if you cast 2 or more spells in a single turn, only one of them can be third level or higher. That's legit. And just the name.
I think that might be Tasha's feats.
No, it's TDCSR. I don't know what that stands for.
TDESR?
CSR. Let's find out.
TCE.
TDCSR. It is.
Oh. By the way, I looked at D&D's magic items. The Dungeons and Dragons movie magic items are now canon.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
The hither thither staff is actually
Tal'Durai campaign setting reborn.
Oh, okay.
Let's just
That does make sense. Matt Mercer does put a lot of overpowered shit in the game too. Like, his is at least more balanced than things you'll find in Tasha's.
That's saying something.
But
Ouch.
yeah, that's because Tasha's has fun things. Tasha's does not have balanced things.
Yeah.
Fun does not mean balance.
Fun for the party, not for the enemies. Unless the enemies are using it, then it's not fun.
Then it's only one-sided fun.
Yeah, one-sided fun.
Which it could be fun for the DM, but...
So, as you guys pull up, this is Ronan, the mage that Illidan tells you about.
Oh, love that.
And
you should take mobile, Josh.
you see that there is a group of mages around him, and also there are corpses of infernals, like all over the ground.
Remind me, what
I
are
like that.
infernals? Are those
I dig
demons?
that.
Yeah, they're like demons and devils and things.
Because that would make it so you can move 40 feet, but then 80 feet per turn. And if you dash,
120 feet per turn. I dig it.
hey guys, what's going on here?
Well, howdy.
Wait,
He's corrupted. Now we have to uncorrupt him.
That would be an interesting thing, but no.
are these infernals recently dead?
Yeah, it looks like some of these mages have wounds, and it looks like you guys are showing up right after a battle.
I'm gonna just walk up and start draining blood from one of the demons.
That's fair.
Okay, that's one option.
And also, I should.
No, this is very important for my character.
It's also very important for what you guys are.
Oh, wait, what?
What?
Excuse me. Did you plan on this?
No, but since you are potentially getting arrow slaying things, I need to see what they are. So we'll say. Where'd my notebook go?
Mobile. Classic. Okay.
So, infernal is its own species, right?
It's more like demons and devils are separate, but they both fall under infernals.
So are these demons or devils?
These are specifically demons.
I'm gonna go grab some stuff.
I'll say I'll be able to make 10 arrows. Excuse me. And these are my lower tier arrows since I'm field crafting.
But, Tanis, would you be okay with doing a one-shot of a new system sometime in the near future?
Sure. I'm always down.
Wow, okay. So, you find that it is mostly corrupted orcs. So they are infernal orcs, but they all seem to have the same demon companions that were with them that are succubi.
This is a problem. Because according to Kalai's Codex of Creatures, Well, I
You guys would have actually go ahead and roll religion if you are proficient.
Well,
which-
for me to use my codex, it has to be creatures we've encountered before.
yeah,
me to
I mean
have-
there would be rumors, kind of like the way people are like dragons breathe fire. Maybe
Yeah.
not all of them.
But I'm
do,
talking
but there are
like
some.
full information is only
Oh yeah.
like stuff we've physically encountered or well-known stuff. Okay, so we're rolling religion.
Yeah, if you're proficient in religion, you can roll religion. Because a succubus is not a common one, but they are enough that people would have stories.
Hey,
about them.
Mr. Cleric, are you No, you're not.
I have lots of insight.
How do we get paladins and clerics that can't do religion? We get the most atheist clerics and paladins.
Hey, that was one of my whole character concepts I had a while back.
Okay. So, Josh has a +4 in intelligence, so it'd be a +4 for religion check.
I've got a 5 in intelligence.
Go ahead. Maybe Faith can tell us about.
You have golems and you've done summoning, so I'll allow it.
Also slightly demonic myself, but
You are a mismatched tiefling drider person.
Oh, I'll be a cleric of Scientology.
so
Plus
love it.
5, so 13.
13.
You guys totally missed his joke, and it was great.
I heard something about Scientology, but I didn't hear it.
He's a cleric of Scientology.
I cast Healing Hands.
He aligns people's chakras.
Thetans, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice dinner, Josh.
This isn't dinner.
So, none of us are good at religion.
Oh,
Do you have it
Our
trained?
cleric is not good at it.
Or are you proficient, rather?
no, but I have a +4. Do I need to roll?
Well, he rolled. He got a 13.
Oh. Do you want me to roll?
You would have heard rumors that they can charm people is the most popular one. There have been some stories that they might transform into a different shaped being that doesn't look pleasant. And
Just like an,
like they basically can go human form or demon form.
what's the name?
Succubus.
Oh, okay. That's what I figured.
And as you guys pull up and you are drawing the blood from them, Illidan is speaking with Ronan and essentially trying to get him on board.
I'm just going to join that conversation and basically say, I'm going to guess that you can't leave here till the succubus problem is dealt with.
You are so socially inept.
What do you expect? My charisma's +1 and my wisdom's -2.
Mine's +0 and I know better.
My charisma -1 and my wisdom's +0. I just don't pay enough attention to get into trouble.
My charisma's +2, but I don't speak common.
That's right, you yell in Infernal.
And abyssal.
You probably shouldn't do Infernal here. That's all I'm saying.
Go ahead and give me a charisma check. You can do persuasion, I guess.
Oh, lovely.
And you think me shouting in abyssal is going to be any better?
Oh my gosh. I'm 18.
Well, that's enough, because he didn't roll on that. And he says, yeah. He says, in fact, actually, he said there's not a whole lot I can do, because now I have to get my spellbook back.
Oh snap! You lost your spellbook?
He says, yeah, they apparently had a ship that was waiting just outside where they ambushed us, and they were able to get the spellbook and take off with it while these here had us, basically we were fighting them, and one of them took off and jumped on the ship.
If only we had like a ship to catch theirs or something.
Oh, if only.
He said, well, I know where they're going.
Oh.
Oh,
sick.
convenient.
Well, Illidan, how fast can we get your ship to?
Is it faster than 120 feet per 6 seconds? I actually want to know how miles.
We need to give you wings, man.
He says, well, you probably would not be able to actually see it, but he says at the south end of Infernia, there's a well-known stronghold there. It belongs to Hakar the Houndmaster, and he essentially has it so fortified that we've not been able to do anything about it. So if you guys were able to sneak
Storm the
in
castle.
and get
Oh, sneak.
the spell book, that would be best.
I pull out crash symbols. And I'm ready.
Sneaking is definitely our strong suit.
You can sneak when everyone's deaf.
I mean, some of us have stealth,
Our
okay? It's just not you
proficiency
guys.
still goes
Yeah.
He said, well, we are looking
Level
at
check.
Got a
Uh,
+2 in stealth.
a good-sized city of infernals within there. He's like, so...
That's what disguise self is for.
Oh yeah, I have expertise in
He's like, yeah. Stealth would be preferred. Otherwise, we can have a ship just off course in case things
Go bad.
go bad. We can try
Let's,
to
let's
help by...
plan on it going bad.
I mean-
then we will have a ship on standby to try and shoot at the city to cause a distraction enough for you to get out.
That would be fantastic.
That would be great, but also I have stealth and can fly, so I might
Need a bunch
actually
of
be
bears.
helpful to this encounter, which is nice.
Guys, I have a plan.
What's your plan?
Owl bears.
No.
Better plan.
Bugbears.
Anything
say
that doesn't
bugbears?
involve bears.
Just dropping bugbears.
That'd be great.
Bugbear pops.
Golem.
It's not a war crime the first time.
No. No.
That electrician. We're very good at strategically transferring equipment to an alternate location.
Prefer the title Asset Relocation Specialist.
I prefer asset demolition and reconstruction.
So I can move 13.6 miles an hour indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
I saw a business card for the B-52. It says it specializes in urban redevelopment.
Okay. So, I'm thinking we at least go scope it out from the air, you know, a good distance away, and then maybe plan from there.
I agree. Let's try to do this stealthily.
Do you have any poisons on hand? Because if we're already doing sneaking, we might as well do some assassinations, and yes.
It's not a bad idea.
Could you consult Kali's Codex of Creatures and see if they're immune to poison?
Some sort of mustard gas situation.
I'll tell you what, make a persuasion check.
Do you have?
Let me know what you get.
Can we get morphine?
Morphine.
Where would you come up with morphine?
This is a
At the children's hospital.
This is a throwback to our pirate campaign.
14.
I ended up with a
14.
bottle of morphine.
How? Someone explain to me how you come up with morphine in D&D.
I roll very well. That's how it happens.
As far as I know, I don't think it's that far off from
He
opium.
says there,
Probably
from what we
pretty
know
close.
about them,
Except in a liquid form.
If we're still at +5. 17, it goes to +6.
there are some that are immune to poisons.
Okay.
He said, but I do also have a vial, or 2 vials, of poisons that essentially it's all we have for right now.
Would our dwarven holy water do anything?
Actually,
Hey,
Yeah.
can we see one of these dead bodies real quick? Give me a shot glass. Just boiling the shot glass. I pour it on the arm and see what happens.
All right.
I don't know if that means it's super reactive or it has a super low boiling point.
A little bit of both. It's pure alcohol. It's 300 proof alcohol. Don't ask me how.
I I want to see what happens when you light that on fire.
No, we don't. We already know.
How many orcs was it that
28.
died? 28.
Wasn't it 25? 26?
It was.
It was in the 20s.
It was a warband of clowns. We also lost your building twice.
My what?
Your laboratory. I'm pretty sure we've rebuilt it twice.
I still love the midnight tears.
You should get better at building laboratories.
There's no point.
Just dig a really deep cave in a mountain. That's about your only.
But then we'd have to replace the mountain at some point.
Did I see the DMGs right there?
It's gonna last
I like
longer
the
than something you
weapons.
build with your hands.
Alright, so
But we can always just rebuild a cheap project.
as you pour it and it starts to settle, it kind of sizzles and the body vanishes. Are you the one that poured it?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check. Or actually, everyone can give me a perception check.
Let's go.
I noticed nothing. I'm still like, whoa!
Same.
23.
20.
Okay.
And I think I had the thing that lets me have a nothing lower than like a 10. So
Okay. So at least you two would notice. You two don't. The body didn't just vanish. It somehow teleported
Oh!
60 feet up in the air and is now falling down towards his head.
Should we tell him?
Hey, could you take one step to the left?
That's
Maybe one more. Okay, wait for it.
Give me a deck save.
That's not what I meant. But I like it.
Skirt you, 29.
Take half damage from the corpse.
So as you're stepping, it kind of grazes your arm. 5 points of bludgeoning.
So this was like a Looney Tunes thing.
And that
he
is
stepped
it
to the
how?
left, it goes to the left.
It
he
was
stepped to
10.
the
Oh my
left.
gosh.
That's not what I meant to do.
He's like went to the left or your other left. Maybe one more.
What if we just dropped,
Do we have more of those?
make it rain?
That's some psychological warfare there, damn it.
It is raining
Just drop
corpses.
corpses on him.
So
Roll whatever save you
corpses
want. It
teleport.
won't help you.
We're gonna ask it. Hey, Illidan, do you have any explanation for this?
Did I roll an Arcana check?
What was in that shot glass?
Dwarven holy water.
For this, I don't know that would matter because you haven't necessarily. So there's magic within the plane of air that is blocking planar travel and thus having an effect on magic itself. So I don't know if you would necessarily know specifically.
Okay.
Did you just roll for a random magic effect?
I was wondering
Yes,
if
I
he
did.
did that.
But also for Illidan, the best thing that he can think of is that it is caused by the planar travel blockage. That teleportation magic specifically is also very wonky in this plane while it's blocked from the rest of the planes.
Oh, so that was supposed to make the body go somewhere other than 60 feet in the air. And it just didn't work. What's the body supposed to go? Now I'm
Hey.
curious.
Bleed, take a shot.
No.
For science, please.
No.
For science.
He can't drink any, so
No.
you need to take a shot.
He just splashes it on his face. Delicious.
Delicious.
No.
What about the golems?
They do have immunity to fall damage, pretty much.
Why doesn't someone grab onto one of the corpses and you pour it on it and see what happens?
Well,
I do that. I won't ingest this. But
it's just alcohol. Just drink
Science.
it.
I trust you not at all.
Science! Grab the corpse, dump the file, let's
Hugs,
see what happens.
kisses.
Hugs is a golem is braver than you. Some wind fury
Cool.
you are. Okay, if you were role playing, that should have been like one of the most cutting remarks ever.
Wind
Like,
Fury would not back down.
Yeah, you would have taken the glass out of my hand.
Maybe Maybe I have too much common sense to play this character.
Yeah, it throws
Yeah,
me
you
out
do.
You kind of have to play it stupid a little bit.
Okay, cool. Give me the alcohol. Thank you.
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
Constitution check. Constitution
Yeah, give me
check.
con save.
So, nice.
The good news, you don't teleport. Bad news, I don't remember what the damage on that is.
I don't
It's so
remember.
say,
long
like,
since we
2d6.
used it.
Is it 2d6?
Well, I was thinking 1d6 for regular, 2d6 for, I don't know. It's up to you.
I don't know. It's been so long since we rolled that. Since we've gotten somebody to drink it.
The last person to drink it, I think, was
You take 9 fire
Was
damage.
Oh, that's
me.
not awful.
And that's half. Because you have a ring of fire.
he's.
Oh yeah, you got your ring
Nice.
back from your new fire friend.
Yeah. Did all's belongings just fall off of him when he turned into a fireball?
No, it's more or less like when a druid transforms,
Oh, okay.
but this is like true polymorph.
Okay, I'm
essentially.
gonna take another shot and dump it on another corpse. Just
How much of this do we have?
basically an unlimited supply.
Okay, cool.
Faith always carries a decent supply run because it always is a nice addition.
The same thing happens.
This time I take several steps the other way.
I was like, this one you'd probably be looking up in the air like.
And it comes
And
flying from below.
Sure enough, it.
Can you
I should have gotten a bunch of poisons.
pour a pool of it and then throw the corpse on that?
Catapulting shots.
Terminal velocity demons.
I'm curious.
Is it-
It's a corpse trampoline.
Just like a portal gun, like where you build it up and then.
I'm gonna try
Question
that.
is,
I'm gonna
how do you
pour.
suddenly change the velocity?
I'm gonna pour
Very
so
carefully.
a nice pool forms, and then just.
This is, guy, we could be actually doing stuff right now.
Oh, we are doing stuff. It's called science because I'm writing it down.
Observe the priorities of the player who's about to die.
Does it function how we
You-
hope it functions?
It does.
Yes.
You picked a very dangerous way to go about this.
So it is just essentially non-stop. It's now a blur.
Hey,
Go
stick your hand in there.
Are you doing it?
I have to. He made it. It was a good idea.
No. Reach your scythe in like this. With the blade.
Shred it.
Are we trying to make like a supersized corpse blender now?
I like it.
Why do I
you
keep
doing your
saying this
armor
out
or your
loud?
side?
The answer keeps being yes.
Evens.
Give me a strength save.
Time.
How easily can you replace your hand?
Whack, 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 whack.
Come back
Well,
to flat.
not terrible. Okay. You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. And you successfully, enough motion from it pulling you in is enough to have it roll with you out, so it's no longer just building up speed.
Okay. Now, bomb.
Who else wants to try?
So,
I did not think that the first damage in this session would be from falling demons.
alright. Let's hop on that ship. Let's go at least and look at the Citadel. Or,
Whatever.
Yeah, the city.
yeah.
So you guys would be approaching from the north,
Okay.
and you would notice one of the first things you notice. Give me a perception check, actually.
24.
21.
This is like perception check last time. Well, last session, not last time.
Well, not the last roll.
Not the last roll. Justin, perception check.
Let's go.
What'd you get?
Just my dice. They're not great today. Okay. So it's a 10.
10. Okay. So you would all notice that there is essentially like a courtyard large enough to house like a small village in front of this castle, essentially. Faith doesn't notice this part, but there are quite large beings flying through the air, almost like aerial guards.
Ooh, spicy.
And the harpoons.
Do we have harpoons?
Halo dive it is.
I like it. We can grab them in the back.
Should I do a hand
Again?
dive?
Put them in a bag.
Again, golems, they don't need parachutes. Or feather falling.
Just yeet.
But we do.
Yeet the golem.
Just
Maybe
eat
a
a barrel
great
of holy water
distraction.
and see what happens.
Just start dumping holy water off the edge.
Put water cannons on our ship.
Okay, hear me out.
It's deadly trampoline fights.
Capture a harpy. Time up. Funnel holy water.
That seems needlessly inefficient.
But awesome. It makes up for it and awesome. When their organs teleport around.
So, is there anybody on the ground though, or is it pure?
Yeah, so the ground actually, oddly enough, kind of looks like it does have more guard towers than a standard village would have. But like from what you can see as you guys are kind of coming around this corner, it looks like there's shops and houses and just everyday folk in here also.
Interesting.
What race are they?
The majority seem to be this odd red-skinned orc.
Okay.
There is also a lot of demons about. Like, these orcs are walking side by side with, like, imps and these blue, almost like elementals.
Does night happen in the elemental plane there?
It does.
Okay. I'm thinking we wait for that, so I can sneak in. Maybe we can take lead with us. The issue is you guys.
Red paint, disguise, we got this.
Go for it.
I have one.
I'm gonna be over here.
Actually, I think disguise self is concentration, so we can cast it, please.
We need some red orc skin.
I have a scroll of gaseous form.
Because I mean, I'd also like to look at the shop too.
It's your last day on Earth and you want to go shopping?
Shopping. I don't know that.
Valid.
Oh, it's not concentration. I can cast it multiple times.
What is it?
Disguise self.
Oh.
Wait. Is it only me? No way.
It says self. It might be.
Range self. Dang it. Okay. Well, I've got me covered, guys. The temptation to just walk in by myself and leave is real.
That would be interesting.
What kind of spells are in the spell book?
Wait, could he cast disguise self on us?
Being that he is a wizard, he cannot cast without his spellbook.
Dang it.
So
Wait.
he himself is actually not going on the mission. He wants you to return with his spellbook.
Oh.
I have a book for you to cast. from.
Freeloader.
Is it
I
the one
actually
from-
have a spell book with Hold Monsters, Tasha's Guise, and Delayed Blast Fireball. Could you cast Tasha's Guise on us? Real quick.
Ooh.
What is Tasha's guys?
Let me look. I just remember it was dope. Tasha's Otherworldly Guise. Takes bonus action to cast. You are immune to fire and poison damage. Well, let's see.
That's nice.
Oh, there's only one person though. That's a shame.
But we could maybe use Tasha's guys on one of them.
No, it helps one of them. Spectral wings appear on your back. Give you a fly speed of 40 feet.
What level spell is...
6.
Okay. He would have to roll for that, as the highest he can normally cast is 4.
Kind of weak, not gonna lie.
Why do we keep rescuing these wimpy, useless players? Like the fireball guy.
In hopes that they're useful. Okay.
Cannon fodder.
But we keep saving them instead of using them for cannon fodder, so that argument falls apart pretty
Well, we
quick.
haven't got to the end battle yet. Then we're going to tie them to the outside of the ship to soak up the damage as we attack.
Do you just want... should I just go in for reconnaissance and see what I can
Because
find?
we need more war crimes.
Yes.
You want to do that?
Sure.
Hey,
Okay.
Geneva convent the
This
list.
guy's self, I am
it's-
now a red orc.
It's easily
Okay.
expandable.
War crimes are kind of like potato chips.
Once you start with one, you might as well go for the rest. And we'll find some new ones too.
Let's see. Oh my goodness, there's a map.
Wow.
There's a map. There's a map.
You would be on this side.
Okay. Are there any other orcs going into the town currently?
So you would see that within these 2 guard towers, there is...
I have an invisibility potion, so
So you could accompany me.
I only have 1 hour.
I only have 1 hour as well.
Okay.
Well, I could just redo it, but they would see a weird high elf for just a moment.
Maybe you could like hide in a bathroom stall.
you would see that there is 2 of those, they're massive orange flying demons kind of circling the guard towers, as well as red orcs with fellhounds for each of them.
Okay, but there's nobody going into the town.
Give me a perception check.
Because I'm just wondering, like, can I blend in with the crowd? Like, is it weird for them to walk into the town? 23.
23. It's not like bustling due to the evening hour, but there
But
would be people out and about going to and from. Maybe they're going to like get on a ship somewhere.
Okay, well, I'm
It'd be kind of like if you went downtown Dayton in the evening.
Okay, there's people about.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try and walk in.
Okay. Let's,
Do I have to roll for walking?
well, I'm gonna see how the 2 guards respond. The one over here doesn't even seem to notice you.
Good.
He's not paying attention. You're just one of the people. The one on over here on my right kind of looks. Are you new in town?
Yeah.
How long you been here?
Not long. I got a brother here.
Visiting family. I got it.
Yep.
That works apparently.
And he lets you in. He's not gonna stop you.
Sweet. And supposedly he is invis walking with me.
Okay.
We gotta find a place for me to hide once we're in there, though.
Yep. Are these trees just trees?
Yeah. So these are essentially just for because fellow orcs like pretty things too. So they are essentially just for having trees about. And then up ahead, you would see
I'm so glad he didn't think about languages.
a large fire. He's a fellow orc. He gets paid minimum wage.
I don't get paid enough for this.
And then what is E?
I have Skulker, so I can't hide.
Nice. I am a rogue.
And I've got greater invisibility.
That only lasts like a minute, my guy.
Oh no.
She has an invisibility cloak, so we've got.
Oh yeah, you can come with us.
Yeah. Yeah, I have an invisibility cloak and a plus 13 to stealth.
How big
Yeah.
is the cloak, though?
No.
No, I'm thinking he's a big spider.
Oh, well. If you did, I don't know that you could stealth up there.
I would like to be included in this party, considering it's, flying and stealth. The two things I'm good at.
Okay, well, we're taking you, we're taking him because he has an
Cool.
invisibility potion. Do you have regular invisibility?
Yeah. Though
Okay.
I don't think I should go because the only attacks I can really do are really not quiet.
Okay.
Wait, can you set a timer on
wanna
your
come?
bombs?
You can find a way for me to come on.
I could cast invisibility on you,
That would be helpful.
That would at least get everyone in.
except for him.
Do you have a
I thought he said he has
Timer.
invisibility.
Well, he has invisibility, but the question is, do we want to bring everybody in? Or
It's
are we
up to you
just
guys.
specking things? I think we should just scope things out. I'll come back.
Let's say y'all can do a quick reconnaissance and I'll just come back.
Yeah, okay, sounds
Cool,
good.
cool.
And I can just build a bomb with a
yeah?
Okay,
Okay.
we got these three.
the holy
Okay.
water.
Okay, I
Represented
kind
by
of want
the
to see some
one
shops. Like, what do they sell here?
Interesting
going
you should ask. I definitely
shopping.
prepped this.
Yeah,
And as I was doing it, I was like, man, I hope they go shopping here.
I'm going to go
Okay,
shopping.
we're going shopping!
I'm just walking over to a stall, and you guys are like,
The first thing that would catch your eye as you would get towards the end of the tree line,
Because we're both invisible.
this seems to be a very large guard post, probably where they do their shift swaps.
gotcha.
On the right, you notice a restaurant by the name of Gut Ripper's Grill.
Oh my!
They
Really
have
awesome.
the smell of smoked meats.
Am I hungry?
Roll for hunger.
Do we want to know what's inside?
Yes, desperately. 10. Wait, 16.
You know, it doesn't smell like the best food, but it also doesn't smell as bad as you thought.
Okay. Interesting.
What are they? This screams mystery me. I'm sorry.
That's the best part. Gut Ripper's
Again, you're
Grill.
doing too much common sense for your character.
Do they have iguana
I've
on
been
a stick?
answering to mom from people who aren't related to me for 5 years. It's hard to turn off.
No, just turn it off.
It's highly likely.
It's highly likely. Guana on a stick, guys. Do they have a menu posted outside?
Do they have what?
A menu posted outside. Are they one of those restaurants, or do you have to, or are they a sit-down restaurant? Or we get fancy. I realize this is way
Getting
more in depth than
fancy
you
at
wanted
Gut
to
Ripper's
get,
Grill,
but
apparently.
It's an all-you-can-eat buffet, but go in. There's tables just full of food. Everybody's eating it.
It is a sit-down restaurant,
Oh, okay.
but it is also along the lines of a mom and pop shop.
okay, we might come back.
Okay.
After we cause some destruction to the city.
Hey, we're not gonna hurt a mom and pop shop, guys. That's just horrible.
As long as they're willing to feed us.
All right.
Okay.
So, are you doing party hippo for this?
That's probably the best.
What about A and B?
A and B.
I assume I can see them through the tree line.
You would be able to catch the corner of A from E,
Okay.
and you would notice that this is a shop called the Death Hunt.
Guys. I'm so intrigued.
Death Hunt. There it is. This appears to be a blacksmith shop.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is a
I'm going in.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
That is a very, very badass blacksmith shop.
And that is owned. Who owns that one?
And if he asks, I'm looking for a friend.
The friend who's
The
stooling
friend
beside
who's
you.
right next to me.
The two friends who are invisible. Actually, your character probably doesn't consider me a friend. I tried to kill you.
And actually, I know where you guys are if you're within 10 feet of me.
You walk in and see this guy.
Oh my gosh.
He matches.
He's an elf. I have to buy something. Assuming I have money.
Is he an elf or is he a red
Howdy,
orc?
howdy.
He looks like he's big enough he could be an orc, but he's also not as beefy. He just looks He looks like a very stout elf.
I like it.
He's a halfie.
He could be half elf, half
Orc.
red orc.
Wow.
That's an interesting
Okay.
combination.
I'd like to. Howdy.
Says, how's it going?
Doing pretty good.
His father was
What,
a his mother was an orc.
What have you got for sale?
What's your specialty as a blacksmith?
Would you like to whisper that in my ear?
Yes.
I want to see what he has for sale first.
He says, well, we
Generally, you don't have to like list it off.
says I do have some items ready for sale. I can also do repairs, enchants. I can even modify some weapons if you have anything that's not quite to your fitting.
Interesting.
We don't have that much time.
What's your specialty?
My specialty,
I mean, if you have one. I assume in such a fortress as this, you've got a specialty.
yeah, orcish weapons primarily,
Gotcha.
axes, things like that.
I like it. I was just looking around for a friend, you know.
Oh, well,
That friend being you, Dennis.
he's into axes and killing. Bring him by.
Sure will.
Maybe not so much about the first one, but he's definitely about the second one.
Alright, well, that was interesting. I don't know that we have the time for that. Like, Bleed didn't mention. So, and then we'll just check out the other shop.
B.
Yeah.
That one is.
Well, we have an hour, so we should be okay.
Well, I mean, for like repairs and enchants.
Oh.
And I don't think setting my warglaives on his bench would be the best thing.
Interesting
This
weapons.
whole not
you've
being
got
allowed
here.
to have common sense thing is killing me.
Like, yeah, could you enchant these for me?
These seem
What?
familiar.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so this one, and as you make your way over to B, you see a hut
Is that a magic
that
shop?
appears to be potions, elixirs, and flasks.
You're gonna have to read off what he has for me.
Are you wanting to go inside?
Oh yeah.
Good. You see, this guy.
Is he a Minotaur?
He is half demon, half orc.
Oh wow. Happy sir.
Hey, how's it going?
They could just walk around here.
What have you got for sale today?
Oh, Jason, I got a whole bunch of stuff here. What are you in the mood for?
Ask him if he's related to a Godric.
Your voice sounds familiar. Are you related to a Godric by chance?
Oh, not that I'm aware of. Why?
Just had a friend with a similar accent. No worries.
I have an accent.
How are you gonna get out of this one?
Not per se.
Faith should just be able to walk around. She's a half, basically a half demon.
What potions do you have for sale?
Oh, Jason, I got a whole bunch of blood potions and stuff. You like blood potions?
Very much so.
Me
Yeah,
too.
of course
They're
they will.
fun.
Of course, the little blood potions.
Yeah, I got plenty of blood potions. I do have some elixirs, injections if you like that. A couple rituals, nothing too
Ask
wild.
about the injections.
What are these injections you got?
Oh, you've never done injections?
Botox.
Well, it's not like Botox or anything, I promise you that.
I don't doubt you.
I know a guy who was into that. Rigor mortis didn't go well for him. I don't touch stuff.
Understandable.
No.
I mean, it's only for the insecure, am I right?
Absolutely, I'm totally secure in myself.
Well, why wouldn't you be?
What do these injections do for you? I mean,
Well, I don't know if you ever heard of this, but my specialty name for him is lethal injection.
Buy 3. I want to put them on the end of an arrow.
when you say lethal injections, is it making me more lethal, or is it doing the killing?
Oh, it does the killing all right, yeah.
I want one too.
How much are these?
These ones?
How many does he have? Can we buy all of them?
Question is, do we even have money?
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm like, Tannis has the money technically, so I could just like sleight of hand it off of him.
I actually can sleight of hand it to you.
We can make this work then. Cause,
Yeah. I have expertise in sleight of hand.
So,
Yeah, I have a plus
and
6.
it's invisible once they pick it up from your hand.
I have a plus 16.
What do I have? Oh, I only have a plus 14. But I can roll lower than a 10.
Yeah, you win.
Injections. I also want to know what elixirs he has, though. Because if he's got some... Are they like normal potions, or are there some weird ones?
Oh, there are some weird ones, all right. You seen these demon people walking by?
Yeah.
Let me
Do you-
tell you.
Do we know
Normal
what a
stuff
blood
doesn't
potion
work on
is?
them.
Gotcha.
You said what?
Do we know what a blood potion is?
You guys have probably not heard of blood potions.
Can I roll an Arcana check?
Or you could just ask.
But that would
I-
be weird.
I would say you can roll investigation or let me see your character sheet real quick. Or medicine.
I suck at both of those.
It's gonna be investigation. 10.
10.
I'll have to ask then.
It just looks like a vial of blood that is a little bit darker and thicker and is bubbling.
What does this one do?
Oh, I like to call that the transformation blood potion.
Oh, does it transform me into like a dragon or something, or a basilisk? Or...
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh.
It transforms you into a demon.
I guess I should have known that.
Because we need
Well.
more of those.
How do you think I got this way?
Huh, so he might have been... Huh. I don't know that I'm ready for that. I'm not that hardcore, you know.
Well, not all of us can be.
The lisp is killing me. Alright, but these lethal injections.
Oh yeah. So these are definitely for killing.
Do you think they could be put on the end of an arrow?
I'm gonna find out, okay?
I'm gonna lethal inject that guy over there.
It's like a needle, like you have to hold it like this.
It's like a comically large syringe. It's not even what's inside that kills them, it's just the impact.
It's just the amount.
Hey, you're being
Yeah, so
stabbed.
these potions of killing, these are 250 corundum apiece.
Alright. What, I mean, is it just like dead on impact? Or?
Well, I mean, you ever touched poison before?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like that.
Ah, interesting.
How powerful is the poison?
How powerful is that poison?
Well, that's pretty powerful. It'll do like, if I had to put a number on it, I'd say like 66. Ballpark,
What is
Out of
66
what?
mean? Oh wait, no, 66. Okay, I got it now.
Yeah, like out of 10.
Soul kill 66
I'm-
people?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say it's like a 66.
You can watch my character's face like grow in confusion. Alrighty. Well, should I buy it?
Just one.
Just one.
Alrighty then. Well, it'll be 250.
Alright, and then Tannis is gonna slide of hand me Corundrum, and I'm gonna receive it with slide of hand.
Okay.
24.
30.
He's just holding his hand out. Thank you.
Oh.
Be careful with that now.
Oh, I almost dropped it.
Oh,
Alrighty, thank you for that. And I'm going to stow it in my bag behind my back. Tannis, once you pick it up, it's invisible. Done. Congratulations.
I'm gonna I'm going to lethal inject that guy way over there.
What elixirs do you have, though?
Elixirs, you know, I got, let's see here. I have one, it's kind of frowned upon in these parts. It's called, elixir of, blessed elixir.
Oh.
It essentially, you can, are you familiar with the spell bless?
No.
Oh, well, then you probably wouldn't know anything about it.
Fair enough. I absolutely know blessed, but I'm not going to admit that.
I do have one that is popular in these parts.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Elixir's Bane. It's kind of like the opposite, you know.
Oh, so you could, like, do you, like, make someone take it, or, like...
Well, yeah, I mean, like, if you can, you know, force them to drink it.
Gotcha. I love how I immediately went from not knowing blessed to knowing what the opposite of blessed is.
Sure, because that's how everything works.
Yeah. Interesting. How much does this one cost?
That one. That one's only 200. Those are pretty easy to come by.
That's so expensive.
I gotta make a living, you know.
I definitely said that.
Yeah, that's still expensive.
Alright, well,
I'm gonna walk out of the shop now.
that's at least... I'll take this. I'll just take the lethal injection, thank you very much.
Alrighty then. What's your name, friend?
Kalai.
Jerk. He says, nice to meet you. I'm Corgi.
Nice to meet you, Corgi.
His big old hand just kind of...
Just envelopes his arms.
Alrighty. And then we're gonna have
Like an adult
Come
trying
back
to
soon.
shake hands
Will
with an
do.
infant, just like,
Okay, we absolutely only have to kill the bad guys in charge.
leave the poor shopkeepers alone, they're great.
Yep. Alrighty. And I noticed something on the end of the map that looked like big fortress.
Oh, yeah. Let's get rid of Corgi here.
Corgi.
Oops, ready to go.
We're fighting
You
the
went too
purple
far back.
umbrella.
At least it's not the invisible umbrella.
Okay. Oh, and H2 and H1. I assume those are guard towers.
Which ones?
H2 and H1.
Those actually are very small buildings. Are you wanting to go over there and get a look at them?
I was going to at least go over to the campfire, warm my hands, and observe.
I will go take a look at what H2 is.
Okay.
And I will take each one. Divide and conquer, shall we?
My perception was 21.
My perception was 14.
My perception was 20. I love that that's the lowest I can roll on.
So you were warming your hands by the fire?
Yes, and observing the fortress with the 21.
So what you would notice with that is, as much as people are walking by, there is seems to be like two patrols that are crisscrossing around the building.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't seem like everyday folk are going in there.
Well, I'd like to take times on how long it takes for them to circle around.
Okay. And then for H1 and H2,
Faith, can you put a timer on your bomb?
Was there a door?
to that,
Yeah. Is it
or
like-
the big
Long
area.
fuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
It's
would be
really
two very massive. I think they're like
It's
10
like
or
a
15
impact.
feet wide.
Are there any more subtle ways to enter that I can see?
From this vantage point, no.
If I hit it with an arrow, that would detonate it.
It'll go to them.
H2 is a pretty rundown building, and it looks to be like there is a window that you can see motion in and a light if you'd like to get a closer look.
Yes.
Investigation.
Crit.
You see two fellow orcs that appear to be have some bottles in their hand, and from what you can make out, Sounds like one of them is complaining about his boss.
So like a guard tower kind of thing.
No, this looks like the guy's home.
Oh, okay.
This looks like they are done with work for the day, and they're just kicking back. The one that you see is actually very well kept, and has fine curtains in the window.
Ooh, okay. Can I get anything more from it?
If you want to get closer, you can roll investigation.
16.
16. You would find one window that, while they all have these nice curtains, these ones are kind of pulled back a little bit. And this appears to be a very well kept house. And you also see a felt work in there, but she appears to have, like, it almost looks like a small library in her living room.
Okay. Nice, nice. So far, most likely place for spellbook that we've found. Probably not very likely, but better than the restaurant.
I'm just gonna try and walk in the front gate since I'm invisible.
Okay.
Okay.
I might as well try.
It's a rusty gate.
Faith, can I have a bomb?
What's that? There we go. That's weird.
Also, I need a vial of holy water. Just a vial, though. Thank you. I have an idea. Two? Oh, thank you. Hopefully this works.
So you would notice that it takes about every 3 minutes or so, you see one of those looks like felt orc wearing black robes with a bunch of like handful of imps basically. And those are the guys that are crossing with their patrol.
So it's almost like they're summoners or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you walk in and you immediately see you're in about a 20-foot long, about 5-foot wide hallway that leads into what looks like a large rounded room. Let's see if there it is. You see looks to be about 6 people in that room, and they appear to be how there were a couple guards stationed outside as well as crossing guards. There appears to be a slightly larger guard force in case any intruders make it past the front gate.
Interesting. I don't know that though.
Alright, I'm gonna walk back out and relay that.
Did you check for magical traps?
I don't have that ability. But I do have an idea.
Let's hear it. Disembodied voice.
I'm gonna pour a vial in the guard path.
Ooh! Actually.
That's diabolical.
Yeah, I pour a vial on the guard path,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hide kind of on the inside of the.
Do we have any way to communicate this plan to everyone else so that we can all work together on it?
Well, are you coming back to relay information?
Yes.
Then I can
That
get back to
works.
you.
Cool.
I'd like to move up closer.
Are you wanting to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to move up closer to it, but still within like normal. Like it's not like I'm.
I am on the doorstep because
I'm over
if you're
here.
invisible, why not? You know, we have minifigures. We could just move those.
Yeah.
There are people. Also, 2 of your party members are still waiting for the recon.
We're not very good at this whole return
Well-
and report thing.
I do want a little more information on what's inside.
Okay, so what you guys end up finding about the village? Okay, so we got
We
the
found
book
this
and
spell
half
book.
the village is burning down.
Okay.
Hi, we're chaos.
Bleed. Go get our other party members.
No, we don't.
These guys will be.
Nice. Did that ruin anything?
Fourth wall who?
They will be at the ends of the steps on the left and right.
Got it.
Well, if the house is rectangular, of course it has to have a fourth wall.
Then we have a triangle-shaped house. Okay.
We live in a pyramid.
We live in a hexagon. But there
It does
still
not
has to be
also
a
have
fourth
4
wall.
walls.
Or we could live in a teepee and there's only one wall.
It's just like a V with like.
Or is it infinite walls?
Let's see.
It's one for the purpose of this joke.
But
we
according to calculus, it's infinite.
According to
One
calculus,
wall.
it's an infinite number of walls.
I don't think calculus needs to be involved in D&D.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
5e is actually non-Euclidean, so
Great, I was like getting ready to ask, can we have a Mobius
that's
strip
actually
house?
true.
Freaking Euclid.
4th edition and 5th edition, both are like, you know what? We don't need the Pythagorean theorem the way 3rd edition did. So
Nice. I'm glad we can have a Mobius strip for a house. Or a Klein bottle. Either one works.
What are all the D6s?
these will be
Ceramic
the guys
citizens.
with their little imps on that path.
Oh.
Because I don't have 12 imps.
Do you think I could fire a message arrow without it disbanding my invisibility?
If you're not making an attack, I don't think it would make you uninvisible. What kind of invisibility do you have?
He just has
An invisibility potion.
Oh, okay.
so it's not greater invisibility.
I say greater, it wouldn't matter. But
But I also have Skulker, so they wouldn't be able to tell from where it's fired from because I'm hidden.
yeah. So yeah, you could try it. Once the arrow leaves, it would not be invisible. So they might not know where it came from, but they might
know.
investigate.
All right. Does
Well, they'll know that something's up when they start hearing screaming.
And when people fall from the sky.
Watch the skies, friend.
so
Is that what the note says?
You know what?
Look up.
For flavor, I'm gonna be like, watch the skies.
And
Okay.
you're just aiming it out that way.
Yeah, to where where they last were. 26.
It should be no problem to get it.
well beyond the walls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beyond the walls, and also straight enough that you don't have to worry about anything.
Cool.
You fired a few arrows before.
Just a few.
If we rolled lower, there would have been a cartoon.
It would be interesting to track how many arrows you fired the
That
entire
would be
campaign.
But
But we're not critical rolls, so we don't have.
So we finally go.
Yeah, you see an arrow go, and it kind of lands off towards the shore, just past you guys.
Grab it, read it.
I'm gonna fire. Just as a follow-up, I'm firing another one.
Can't see it.
This is a higher roll. I put a blunt end on this one. Dunk. Forward, dummy.
Faith is gonna tap your shoulder, getting your attention.
Are you in the town?
No, Faith is with you.
Then how are you communicating with them while you're in the town?
We're shooting arrows into the
Those
sky with
three are in the
messages on
town.
them.
Now.
He put a scroll on around an arrow. And
I got that.
I'm
Launched
I'm
it.
with you. I'm
There
trying
was
to
a moment in the town where you talked and they answered. I was confused.
Good point. Okay.
They're firing arrows at us.
start bombarding the town.
Catapult.
Because that's a reasonable response.
Load me into the catapult.
Release
Proportional.
the siege hounds.
It's like
I
the
would say
scene
they
at the
could
end of
fire you out of a
Incredibles
cannon, but also you
where
could
she's
just
just like, just
jetpack
throw
in.
me. See how that goes. And it works, because she's a human parachute.
Oh.
So they see my message. Watch the skies. Forward, dummy.
Are there any skies in front of us? All I see is a castle.
There would be some sky before the castle. Because you guys are...
Faith,
I forget how big this is.
please tell me you're a little more intelligent than peanut butter.
Should we go to the other side of the castle so we can watch the sky? This whole village is in the way.
Oh, please tell me these guys are going to hit the holy water soon.
They are going to hit its in.
I'm trying to stop him from going into the village.
You start to see them come around the corner. Where do you have the marker set for?
Oh, I just had it in their pathway to.
Also, they would be 2 on his left, 2 on his right, and 2 behind him.
Like that?
They have to be within 10 feet of him for... essentially, when they get summoned, they appear usually within 10 feet. And those
All right.
particular ones stay kind of close.
Then they're 10 feet in.
Okay. They're walking up. And they hit it. Well, he hits it, and then a couple seconds later,
Would the imps disappear because they're more than 10 feet away from him?
they do not.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And as he walks over it, this one doesn't happen.
Huh. Interesting. Well,
Do his feet burn or anything, or are you just like stepping in a puddle?
Oh, he would have to roll a con save. It's not looking good for him.
The ground tastes funny.
He does make it, so he'll take half. That guy's not going to make it, though.
We've got a whiteboard. Things are about to start happening.
I know.
You guys all go down. We're still waiting for you guys to get back with info.
We all die.
We all die. You and Peanut Butter have to finish the campaign on your own.
That
It'll go in an
minion
interesting
behind
direction,
him,
for sure.
that one disappeared. Well, it doesn't disappear. It ends up exploding from touching it.
Nice.
Wow, that's fun.
That's a distraction.
Whoa, what was that?
They don't make
You okay,
them
sir?
imps like they used to.
What was
Are
that?
you
An
approaching him?
excuse?
What?
Are you approaching him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you okay, sir?
I'm gonna
spy
fire.
an
I'm gonna fire
excuse.
another message arrow. Come invisible.
Alright, so, He's looking around.
To the fortress gate.
He doesn't notice a whole lot. He is terribly distracted by one of his imps just exploding behind him. And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I just stepped in like a acid or something.
What on earth? Did you want me to go get someone to look at it?
Well, I don't know that would bother them. Those guys are kind of assholes.
I meant someone from, the inside. Someone who might know something and be actually intelligent.
I don't know that they care about us like that. What do you think they do?
Fair enough.
There's a reason we're out here and they're in there.
Mm.
I know the guy over there. He'll come over here in a minute. And he's kind of pointing to the fellow with the other imps.
Okay, we need more holy water in front of this group. Can we make that happen before they get here?
Howdy, mate.
They're here.
No, we cannot. Got it.
As they are walking up, you guys would also get that second note. Come invisible.
They want us to come, but only invisible.
If we had put the holy water not right in front of the gates, I could be inside right now.
Do you guys have ways to get invisible?
He does.
You? Okay.
I think he could have made me invisible, but
Could have.
can you make me invisible?
Can you brew an invisibility potion?
Can I drink an invisibility potion?
Why is that a question?
Will it work if I just dump it on my head? Because I'm a robot.
This is a legit question for
Yeah.
Oh yes, your table guy.
Yeah, you could just kind of...
Invisibility deodorant.
Just kind of sunscreen it on.
It's hilarious.
Misses a spot. It's just
Just
metal.
a shoulder walking into town.
Actually, like it would be like just the back.
Yes, where I can't reach.
Yeah, and there's just like hand. You can see like where hands have tried.
Like handprints and then floating back.
Like if you're really bad at applying a sunscreen and you come inside, there's just like splotchy sunburns. Like that.
Faith applies it to his back. Now it's just this side of her hands that are invisible.
She's
What?
You look and it's just the front of your hands.
Alright.
No, I want to see them like really getting at it with like a paintbrush.
Oh yeah, they could just paint me.
That's actually like apparently the most efficient way to put sunscreen on little kids.
Paintbrush?
Just get a makeup brush and apply it like foundation.
Isn't a makeup brush pretty small though?
Not if you're getting makeup brushes come from like size this to like size this.
I'd almost think a paint sprayer would be the most effective. Turn!
Nice.
Close your
Or
nose.
just a paint roller. Just
So you guys would...
You've got the sprays on one end and
I
then
would say if you
the
wanted
makeup
to
brushes
dash
on the other
in,
end,
once you
and
go
the
invisible-
dividing
oh, well,
line is how much
you gotta
access
put the
they have to
potion first.
Instagram.
Yeah, so the potion would be the action and then movement.
I just
You
don't
brew
do
a potion in
sunscreen
one
most
action.
of the time. I deal with the sun.
Because he's an alchemist, he can.
Unless I'm on the
And
bus.
drinking potions are bonus actions.
Cool.
So theoretically, he could make the potion, hand it to you to drink, and you move. But you would only get 30 feet, not 60 feet on this turn.
So, what you think of this, chap?
So far we got watch the skies, forward dummy, and come invisible.
Somewhere forward, there's a dummy. Be on the lookout.
Watch out for a dummy.
Alright, I'm gonna go in and see if I've spooked any of the guards inside.
No, you haven't.
If the doors are opening, I'm also going through them.
Well, they were already open.
Don't die.
I can't.
Yeah, so the doors were open, so you'd still be able to see in that hallway. The fellow that walks over, he does immediately notice the holy water, and he starts investigating it.
Okay, inside the doors we go.
dips a finger in.
Takes a taste.
But I don't know that he wants to do all that. He, based on the look on his face, he looks concerned, and also like he doesn't want to touch it.
Touch it.
Anybody within range can roll insight if you want.
Oh, I'm not in range.
I'm
18,
currently going to
actually.
the other place.
You should touch it. Convince him to touch it.
15. No, just convince him to mop it up, like with a rag.
We'll see.
You notice that he's getting out tools, and it almost seems like he knows that it is something harmful.
I think somebody should be informed about this.
He says, I think you're right. Something's amiss here.
I'm gonna head inside.
Good luck with that. They'll kick you out.
It's worth a shot, ain't it?
I mean, if those two guys up there don't stop you.
Oh, shoot. Cast invisibility right there. No, that's a good point. Because I want to check for magical traps. But I'm not there. What are you doing? Are you like mopping it up or something?
I'm taking a sample because I'm pretty sure this was put here to specifically get him and harm him. And it killed one of his imps.
Well, you're quite the Sherlock, aren't you?
I've been doing this quite a while.
I'm just gonna.
But if I could job at Greenfield.
I know I've seen a thing or two in my day, and this looks a bit mischievous if you ask me.
Yeah.
I think there's more to this than what we're seeing. It's not just about the puddle here.
I could totally throw Corgi under the bus.
But why would you do
Oh,
that?
jeez, don't do that, guys.
Huh. Yeah, it could have been like a kid or something, or just somebody messing around, or is this something bigger than that?
Based on the looks of it, they knew this path. They knew he was going to walk in it. This is either... I don't think... It doesn't look suspicious enough to be an inside job, right?
Right.
So I think someone's trying to specifically take out us lowly gods.
Who would do that?
Someone's gunning for our jobs, maybe. And they're trying to work their way up to the inside.
Maybe.
Yes, that.
It's someone from the outside trying to get inside with a job, and then work their way up to tiers. This is so big. It's bigger than we thought. Can I roll? Wait. Actually, no. I'm not gonna do that.
This is where we need Colt's character.
Right?
Do you want to roll deception?
I'll roll deception.
Okay. I'd say because you're kind of trying to throw him off here. So
I am.
Okay, if Colt's
That's a 15.
if Colt's character was here, we know he wouldn't go invisible or
I
anything.
think you're right. You might be onto something. You seen any suspicious folks here lately?
I really just want to say Corgi. No, not that I can think of. Don't leave the Corgi on the bus. He even has blessed potions.
He says, all right, well, you know the rule. If you see something, say something.
Sure will. If I think of something, I'll tell you.
And they kind of, they're looking around, and they're going to start to go on their path.
Alright.
What are you doing inside?
I'm just trying to get a good look at what's going on in here.
Okay. You don't notice a whole lot. The people at the end seem to essentially just be on standby. And then what is Wind Fury doing?
I'm basically doing the same thing, so just a lot of like sneaking around trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
I should have gone invisible.
And
You realize that now?
Are you guys
I wanna go
moving
look
up
at
farther?
Yep.
Yes, duh.
Oh, you would have been able to get 30 feet on the
Okay.
map. Yeah. I figured because this goes about 20 feet or so out past the guards. So I figured.
I don't know where Faith went.
I would have snuck into the trees.
It's over there.
Using the trees for cover?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a freaking nightmare.
Spiders like trees.
Josh doesn't like that.
Or you could use actions to dash if you wanted to get farther. And you do also have jump.
Boing.
I'll just keep up with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure he doesn't want to walk. He doesn't walk into somebody or something.
Or the fire pit directly ahead. Because he got the message that said forward dying.
He's resistant to fire damage. He'll be fine.
He's still looking up and walking forward.
Oh my gosh! It might be time to use major image. Cause a serious distraction.
Yeah, so this guy would have only gone 30 feet over that way from
Oh, okay.
where he was. This guy, he probably made it to about there, but he's still he seems a little discombobulated about what just happened to him and his imp.
Oh, I swapped them. So this one's just combined.
Oh, no, they kind of went,
Oh, they went.
yeah, this time they didn't cross, they just went back.
Done.
Good.
Okay.
And... yeah.
I'm gonna start walking back towards the campfire then.
Okay. You two would start to see a familiar fell orc friend off in the distance approaching the campfire.
Definitely doesn't have orc lives.
So we definitely recognize him.
He looks more familiar than the other fell orc shapes that you have seen. Because you guys probably watched him transform into that fell orc.
Damn, it would have been funny if we didn't notice.
I have blind sense, so I'm hoping that you guys like narrowly walk by. And
You
just
mean like
what the
the-
crap is that?
Like the sacred stone monks did.
Yes. Did they have blind sense? Was that what that was?
It was either blind sight or tremor sense. I forget what it was, but
Okay.
yeah. And you happened to go within 10 feet of them. That's why I said, show me the path you take.
That's right. Alright, well, okay, so I think it's to them inside.
Yeah, the guards posted are still not doing anything. If you guys wanted to change or...
Are there any doors or is it just hallways?
this is just a straight shot hallway to that round room.
And inside the round room, what's in there?
In there just appears to be... It looks like this is used as a quick change for guards. So there is like a racking of weapons that are just readily available. But other than that, this is more or less just like has a bench for a sitting post, and that the room that you can see, there's not a whole lot in there aside from them.
Okay. Is there anywhere to go in here?
You would be able to probably see from the round room. There's definitely a hallway to the left.
I'm gonna go that way.
Okay. I will. Here is...
Should we do more infiltration stuff? Well, actually, I can't consult anybody. I'd have to make this decision on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, but I'll be meeting up with those two in just a second. Legit. I was thinking about doing a major image and drawing guards outside. But I'm unsure.
So you said you're going down the hallway to the left?
Mm-hmm.
There might be time for that doctor.
As you would start to turn down there, let me get this. big those squares are, but they should be about the right size. Where is you? Oh, your character's down over there.
Yeah.
This is the 20-foot long hallway that leads into the post where the guys were standing.
And then there's a way off this way.
There is a way off to the right, and a way off. This is the way off to the left that you saw.
So
Oh, if I came down here, would I be able to?
Yeah, as you would have like gotten past that corner, you would see the hallway off to the right. You just weren't able to see it from your initial vantage point.
So I'm just gonna take a quick peek back down both hallways. What do I see?
So, was that 3A?
Yeah.
Uh, 3A has more fellow orcs, but also fellhounds, and you see another creature that also looks like a half demon, half orc. And this one is wearing a tabard. And
What's a tabard?
it's like a cloth that goes over his armor, essentially displaying. Looks like it's used to signify some form of rank.
So he's a dork?
Nerd.
And this room has even more
Hot kettle.
weapons and armor. This looks like this is the actual guard room.
Just
Okay.
a mirror room.
And then I forget.
Dork is
what-
used as a term of endearment in my family, and we have competitions to see who can get mom to call us a dork.
Is it by the numbers of time called a dork, or just being called a dork?
Oh,
period?
2A. That's the other one.
Honestly, all of us have achieved it at various
the
points, and
hell
she's
did I
kind of
do?
retired it because she tried to use it to discourage behavior too many times, and we're like, oh, that works. Let's do that 70 million more times. Then she had to get more creative. Then we
In
developed the same
2A,
response to
you
that.
see, you walk out, and it
a
almost
lot of
looks
fun.
like it is a smaller courtyard that's a lot nicer. These aren't like huts with scrap leather. These are actually finely crafted. There's like tables. It looks like there's a couple orcs having tea with little fellow orc children running around playing. And then if you go farther down past where they're having tea, there appears to be very nice homes. Probably the equivalent that you would only have seen elven nobles have that quality of home.
I spy classism.
Well, orcs, so. They're
I
not
didn't
known
say
for
it was
being nice.
unjustified classism.
I'm gonna go back to here and just kind of wait till
They get in.
so we
Okay.
can get the party all back together, and so we're not split up. So it speeds things up when everyone's together.
All right, and as you were investigating those places, that would bring us to. He is not here at the moment. So, Faith and PB. Your red orc friend is still beyond the campfire, carrying a Dr. Pepper, a well-known orc beverage.
Is
I,
that frosting?
yeah, my graham crackers.
Okay. It has
thought you were just
suddenly
getting
become a
frosting. I
reasonable
wasn't gonna judge you.
snack instead of really
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm carrying canned Dr. Pepper from, what was it? Rib
Gut Ripper's
Gut
Grill.
Ripper's Grill? Yeah, I got a Dr. Pepper from there.
Okay.
But did he really have a doctorate?
I highly doubt that.
Based on the
because
orcs
I'm
you've
not
seen,
gonna
it was probably a fake degree.
It's pretty tasty though. So do I hear them as they approach?
Uh,
Oh wait, what happened? Y'all paired up.
them
Oh wait,
two?
oh no. Are they
He's
from...
on a separate map.
Okay, that makes so much more sense. I'm like, dang. You guys
You
paired
said,
up with
wait.
them?
Where did you? Yeah, no.
So once they get within 10 feet of me, I can hear them.
Okay. He said he was basically waiting. Wind Fury, what were you going to be doing anything other than waiting for the party?
Regrouping.
Okay,
Oh, so do you come back out? Or you
No, we're just waiting.
they're inside.
Just
So you
chilling.
guys
Waiting for you, Slowpoke, to catch up.
Are you walking towards the fellow orc? Okay.
I pull out a knife.
Yeah, they can
I
at least get
ready
to
an
it
action
within-
to hit someone if I get attacked.
Okay.
Stone hits your ear.
That's an attack.
Just stab.
It's a ranged attack, and I have Skulker, so you don't know where it came from.
But I know where you are.
You actually have a skulker? Oh.
That's
even better.
Yeah, I've had that for a while. Even that's
What
how I
crap?
convinced him to get it.
What was that?
Another stone.
Stab.
Wait.
Peanut butter, are you gonna mess with him?
I
Another
reckon not.
stone.
Otherwise, I would have.
Hey. Is that you?
You just hear.
A hushed, screeching noise.
Abyssal whispering.
I gotta assume that's me. Okay. So, there are 2 guards over there. Apparently, they're not that difficult to sneak past. You guys could get in, and you guys could go in invisible. I could follow you invisible, or I could make a major image and make a distraction. But I don't know. Kalai poured some holy water and made one of the guards suspicious already. But he thinks it's a big inside like corruption network right now.
You have to wait.
Peanut butter, what do you think?
About what?
Can you understand common?
About how to infiltrate.
Okay,
Do we just
Just can't
waltz in
speak
like Kalai and bleed?
that's helpful.
We're already infiltrated.
Infiltrate the stronghold. I do a subtle wave.
Faith is gonna put her hand on your shoulder. You're gonna just feel like a finger just kind of press above your lips, and just trying to
Like abduct me?
no.
Just like Disney points to the.
So someone's gonna be looking at you and seeing your face do this.
What's wrong with your face? It's moving.
Smile. I'm smile.
You look uncomfortable.
I am.
Angry eyebrows.
I'd like to cast. I think now's the time to cast invisibility,
Okay.
and I'm now going to start walking over there.
Where'd he go?
Peanut butter.
I think he was abducted.
Peanut butter, can we get you some more brain cells the next time
Who's
you
talking?
roll up?
You're not here.
Peanut butter. It's you.
Who said that? Is that my god?
Yeah. I was about to say. Yes, it is me.
Where's your Swedish accent?
Work her. Infiltrate. Infiltrate.
That is you.
Do it. Strategy. Predator.
Follow me. Strategy.
Your deity of choice is a Muppet?
IKEA. They got
It's
it in
IKEA.
Swedish.
You'd have to know his backstory. He worked his cleric domain, or no, his religious belief is that upon death he will return to the Holy Land of IKEA.
Nice, nice.
So
Because
So
he wants
God
to
is
be a
Swedish.
table.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't have golden roads, but they have good meatballs.
And also their chocolate is phenomenal.
I'm gonna start moving.
But they don't have white chocolate.
Because that's not chocolate.
That's precisely why.
It's just milk and sugar.
All right.
I had a full-on conversation about white chocolate with a Swedish guy one time. He knew way more about white chocolate than I did, so...
I thought milk chocolate was
All right. Bleed inside.
cocoa,
Do you have to do anything?
sugar and some.
Yeah, so there's not cocoa and white chocolate.
Do I need to cast
Yeah, it's just the
my illusion and fool them?
Yeah, it might be cocoa butter and...
no, just for going in. No, because the door was open.
There's not actually like the
Legit.
chocolate part of
Where's that?
chocolate. In white chocolate, it's just sugar.
Da-da-da-da. How big are these squares? I'm just curious. Is
Why
this
when I was doing my
entirely
sugar,
big?
I could have
They're obnoxious.
100%.
Okay.
Chocolate, I just ate straight baking cocoa.
Note to
Like
self: I
someone
can
that
shrink
can
those
go
squares
right
by
in
about
like
half.
Yep.
Ghirardelli is the better brand.
Because I know
Right.
the
Still.
Photoshop maps seem to be a little bit
It
bigger, so I
doesn't
tried to
take
shrink
very
it.
long of having
So I would find
absolutely
Reed.
no sugar
I'm
in your
bleed.
diet before that before it
Yep.
starts to taste sweet. My roommates thought
I'm a
it
visual
tasted
person.
like dirt and buried death and had a baby.
And you are
I
checkers.
was about to say, how much coffee were you drinking? Or just,
None.
just
I
how
imagine you
bitter
guys were
and
going with
sweet
them,
it would be.
No caffeine.
Yeah.
kind of like
I commended you to.
stringing along.
You got to do it in a Swedish accent, or I can't believe it's you.
We're gonna switch to the party hippo.
Do you want me to take over your Swedish voice?
Sure.
Följ med i Sverige, vi need to be quiet. Hurdy-dur.
On my way, God.
I have no idea what you said at all.
It's a bird, a very nice girl.
She doesn't understand the holy language.
Sense.
Shin speaks Russian. It's okay.
Alright,
Alright.
we're inside.
Oh wait, it can't be
I
him.
also
He only
speak
speaks
Abyssal, but I don't speak Swedish
Oh,
Muppet.
You can't speak Abyssal in a Swedish accent.
But apparently you can try.
All right, I'm gonna relay what I learned. I'm gonna kind of. I think we should go toward 2A. I'm not very much a fan of walking into the guard room full of hellhounds. But we could rig
But
bombs
combat,
to
for the
collapse
sake of
the entrance to the guard room.
Tripwires. Barrels of holy dwarven ale.
What
Yeah,
happens
bomb
if there's
with
a
holy
ceiling?
water.
We've only tried this outside. Do they get teleported through the ceiling and land on the roof, or do they just get repeatedly smacked into the
Well, it didn't
ceiling?
work on the first guy.
Yeah, the guys outside the
The imps.
keep, it didn't work on them.
The
So-
imp just died to holy water.
Exactly. Either way, it's good.
They just exploded and died.
I wonder if
Either
the imps
way.
are an overshield.
It's good.
I don't know.
Okay,
There is a reason for it.
yeah.
Dice decided so, that's the reason.
There's a lore reason also.
Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes that reason is you're stupid and made bad decisions.
Let's explore 2A.
Okay, we're gonna go as far as we can on
Onward.
2A.
Oh wait, you're just doing party info. Well, you're all together now.
I feel like that description's way too apt for my character.
I see it most often
I
on
technically
cross
still have
stitch
my disguise
patterns.
self up. So if I
I
need
don't know
to,
too much about stitching stuff.
But you're invisible.
but I am invisible.
Hang on.
You're disguised and invisible.
Yep. So if I need to drop my invisibility, that's okay. Remember, it's one of their own kind shooting at them. Which probably isn't that uncommon, but you know. Oh.
See
I will
that?
Do you live stream this, or do you video it and then upload it?
It's live streaming.
After.
Spiffy.
It's easier because one, I hate editing, and two, it's automatically online, so I don't have to do anything. And because I can just listen to whatever I want at work, I can just put it in and replay sessions and catch up. And then when I go home, make notes.
He's got to hope we all don't say something horrible online.
Well, so far we've already done a really good Swedish accent.
Very good.
Do you reckon?
So if we,
Is it on Twitch?
YouTube.
I can send you the link if you want.
I actually looked into what all of the partnerships for Kick, YouTube, and Twitch are, and how to do it. And we don't stream frequent enough to get partnerships
Yeah.
currently, but. Alright, so.
You can also upload the videos onto Rumble.
What is Rumble?
That's kind of like a shittier version of YouTube, honestly.
Oh.
It's one that promotes more like free speech, like you can say Dan or anything you want on there.
Oh.
But the quality of it's way shitty. Like if you are watching a video and then you like leave the platform and come back, it won't say where you are. You try to minimize it on your phone and just close it.
Well.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys.
I'd also like to check for magical traps as we
Over here is where the fellow orcs were having tea. This appears to be the tea shop. This
Now I want some tea.
is a giant. It's almost like as you would walk by, you see like the little kids that were running around playing, throwing coins in it and just watching them fall.
How long do they keep falling?
Do you want to
Like
take
forever?
Do you want to peer inside?
Yes.
All right.
Roll a sanity check.
What am I rolling?
Well, it'd be pretty easy to see. That is outside, so like, there's just a hole in the island.
Oh, that's legit.
So they're just watching the coins drop until they can't see it anymore.
Oh, that's an expensive pastime.
Dang it, I was hoping we could rob the fountain.
We got almost like a 10-second delay. It's like 8.
I cast web to catch the coins.
Yeah, it's not terrible. The delay.
Yeah, that's why when I'm out
I'd
of
like
town,
to use Mage Hand
I
to catch
use
a coin.
Google Meetup or Zoom because the
To toss a
delay
coin
is
in?
No, to catch one.
Oh, to
right
catch one.
200 milliseconds.
Okay.
And I
How
don't
big
use
is
the
this
screen
hole?
because once I say something,
That is 15
Once,
by
like,
10 feet
oh, I
roughly.
need to do
Actually,
8 seconds
with that
later.
side being yeah, it's about a 15 by
you guys are
15
way
foot
past where
hole.
that was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast web down to where it just like starts getting dark enough to start catching all the
We all
coins.
champions.
Okay. What is the
Yeah,
range on
we'll
that?
snap.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm pulling it up though.
All right, I'm gonna keep going that way.
Gonna break the internet.
Were you doing a camera of a camera?
Yeah.
What are you cameraing?
A live stream of the game.
As you would
I
keep
thought you were,
going,
like, aggressively taking
you
a
start to go
picture.
into
I'm like, what did I
a
do?
very nice neighborhood.
60 feet.
Do I see any more of a fortress this way, or is it just straight up
Down this
neighborhood?
way, it would just go more into housing. Looking past the wishing well of eternal doom, you would see.
I like the name.
What if I just shoved a child in?
Well,
No!
that child would never come back.
Let's not
And would
murder
starve to death
children for
falling.
no reason.
We need a good reason to murder children.
We're good people after all.
To
Ready
be.
to do murder.
Wait, how deep is the hole? Like, how thick is the hole? Because I'm just wondering, if I just
Yeah.
take a Sphere of Annihilation
dear.
and just start from the bottom and just, like, make a hole under someone?
Like, how thick is the
How thick is the island?
Oh.
Very-
It goes for quite a ways.
Okay.
I would say it's like 100 feet at least.
Interesting. This would be hilarious to just...
Just somebody tosses in a coin.
Rig.
Ah, this ground feels unstable.
Exactly.
Going up this way, you start to see
Don't die.
a very large, round, open space. There are fell orcs as well as some strange creatures you've not seen before, and massive, like the size, like height-wise, probably as big as a Baylor. Large rocky creature that looks like it looks like a fire elemental and a earth elemental in one,
So it's a magma element.
but it's green fire.
This is so dope. How do I get
Goss.
40K.
Yeah.
And that. Oops, is that? There you go. I don't know why I have to hit that twice.
I'm just dying inside. It's okay.
Why is it doing this? So apparently it was just my zoom.
Oh, okay.
I was just zoomed way in on the map. That's more accurate for squares.
Nice.
Okay.
So this is the wishing well you guys were in. This is the large open room. That does lead into 2C. 3B was that guard room that you saw.
Yeah.
There's a hallway from the central sanctum leading up this way. Essentially, anywhere I put a 2B, it's because it connects to a different hallway of a different room.
I see.
So,
Which way do you think we should go?
if you want, I can give you brief descriptions of what you would see.
Yes, please.
What is that, 2C?
Mm-hmm. We got 2C, 3D, and 3C.
2C, you see what looks like a bunch of robed figures. And they are standing around a fairly large, I think it's like a 10 foot by 10 foot pond of very dark blue water that appears to be steaming.
Ritual.
I spy a cult.
What? In this world? No.
By the way, Terrence, I just realized you're the Lord of Greenfield Keep.
Yeah.
You're it. Colt's dead.
I prefer to keep that low key.
In 3C, you see what looks to be like a bunch of essentially stables and a lot more fellhounds that way.
Can we procure a thought?
Potentially. And then 3... There's another room. 3A, 3B, 3C. Where did that room go? Because it's over there. I know it is. Did I not zoom out far enough? I didn't zoom out far enough. That's what it was. But... Okay. That's why. I did not uncover the stairs.
Are those going up?
They're umbrellas. They go in circles.
They're going sideways. Welcome to MC Escher. The D&D 5e
Shit.
They are leading up to what you can't quite see because they do go up quite high into 3B5.
I vote we go up. Unless you want to release all the fellhounds with Mage Hand.
Chaos.
We haven't been found yet, that's the issue.
Okay.
Let's climb up the stairs.
You go up the stairs. You find a very important room, actually.
Spellbook.
Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. I forgot.
I can drink. Unless the spellbook's in the water that they're boiling.
Ooh, why would they be cooking a spellbook though?
To destroy it. Soup. Yes, soup. With soup. Spellbook soup. When you drink it, you get one of the spells that was...
Completely at random.
It's cast on you, and if you survive, you now have that spell.
I like it.
Oh, that's why. That's right. You find yourselves in a large room with a lot of statues and art, and there is a shelf with a bookcase
Ooh.
and a treasure chest.
Alright, well... Mage hand. Treasure chest. From
Okay.
afar. See if it's unlocked.
It would be on this square here.
I'm going to be looking at the titles of the books, see if there's anything useful there.
And then if it's locked, I'm going to pick it.
Okay.
Is it a move? Do we actually need to have our players on squares?
You can put your players on squares just in case something happens.
Something's gonna happen.
Okay.
Which way's the bookshelf?
The bookshelf is over here. Treasure chest is here.
I'm not right up on the treasure chest.
I will be right up on the treasure chest.
I would also like to investigate the bookshelf.
You don't read, you're a Wind Fury.
Oh, okay.
No.
Picture books.
One of them is a secret door. You pull them all.
I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I'm like, are any of them secretly a box or a door?
I read this in a play one time. I know it's in here.
I didn't read it, obviously. I saw it in a play one time. Because I grew up rich and pampered.
No, you would see a book, you would read a play. That's how it works.
Huh?
What?
Now you got it.
Pick. If it needs picking.
It does need picking. Do you have these tools?
I sure do. You asked me if I
Vital acid.
Let's see.
And I
So
mean,
that's
if you
sleight of-
don't
is
have
that sleight
thieves'
of hand?
tools, I also have thieves' tools.
Oh, no. Actually,
yeah.
no, it's
Sleight of hand check for thieves' tools, and then if you are proficient with them, you add your proficiency.
And if that
So I
doesn't,
have expertise in sleight of hand. Do I get to add proficiency?
To my knowledge, thieves' tools is just a sleight of hand check, and then you just add proficiency if you're proficient with it. So with you being expertise, I imagine you would add your expertise to it.
and if that doesn't work,
This is
we
going to
still
go
have
really
some
well,
of that.
guys.
And if that doesn't work, we still end
So
up
I rolled a
having
2. Let's see.
some of that black dragon acid.
So that's a 29.
It opens.
So the equivalent of you dropped your pick in it and it went.
Oh, nice.
Maybe they shouldn't have made spring-loaded locks.
According to Hoomst. Maybe this is the exact reaction they wanted, okay? Maybe this is the outcome they were going for.
It explodes.
Do I need to get more of those?
That'd be awesome.
How far away were you? Because he said he was right up on it.
I was at least 10 feet.
Okay.
There, I'm 10 feet away, so.
PD.
So,
I need you to make me a. I think it's a con save.
Glyph of Warding, perhaps?
Kaboom.
I just want one treasure chest to try to eat me.
What?
So I just want one treasure chest to try to eat me.
Interesting.
Why do you want that?
Awesome.
Okay.
Don't even ask
You're
him
not
about
tasty.
jelly.
What's with jelly?
Not tasty.
Which one's Joe?
Sorry.
Dark water.
Ah.
This is actually a wisdom saving throw.
I'm good at that. 19.
Okay,
But actually unnatural 20.
even better. Because 19 was the DC.
Yeah.
So, you take 20 points of psychic damage,
Ow.
and you feel like someone, as it's hitting you, it feels like someone was trying to enter your mind, and you were able to successfully fight it off.
This treasure chest tried to attack my brain.
What?
You have one?
Right? Little did it know.
Is there anything in such a
Like the Tin
There
Man.
is.
Exactly.
There is 500 of those slivers of diamonds for your diamond
Yes!
currency.
We have money, guys.
And you notice that smoking from an odd... It's a wand with like a star on the end, and it's smoking as it is what just fired at PB.
Is it like
Oh.
attached to the chest somehow?
Nope, it's just sitting inside. Next to the diamonds.
Mage hand.
Picks it up. And
Inspects. Neural Arcana.
Yeah.
30.
You have probably at least heard of these before. This is a Wand of Wonder.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Can I
But
have it?
this one is very ornate, and it's actually a +4 Wand of Wonder.
Ooh.
What is it?
Is something overpowered?
It smoked me in the brain.
It did.
That is one of the many things
it
it
found
can do.
your brain.
Where is his brain? Tell me.
It could be anywhere. in
It
my
fires
body.
again.
Shoots out his foot. I see.
Oh yeah. Holy crap.
Yeah, there's a
Could be
table
all.
involved.
Yeah.
I go,
These are its effects.
that's why you rolled. I see.
Yeah.
So if his brain is in his
I-
foot
I-
and he
I
stubbed
wanna
his
see
toe a
what
couple
it
times,
is.
is that why he has...
Every time he trips.
a little more brain damage?
Ah. No, I don't know math.
What are we looking
Did
at?
you know math in the
Wand of
first place?
Wonder. One of 7 charges.
All right. Did I find any books
Addition
that
is
are useful?
You mostly find books that appear to be talking about the different
Oh dear.
people that you've seen, different cultures, and also about the Burning Legion itself. Primarily from the perspective of Hakar the Houndmaster, who is essentially one of the not higher end lieutenants, but definitely a lieutenant of Orcus, and he was essentially sent here to get a foothold in this plane. And you read about how they wanted to get a foothold in a plane essentially adjacent to the physical plane, so they can do a full-on assault from multiple planes.
Okay. Does her search for a book switch yield
This
anything?
is such delightful chaos.
Roll investigation, Wind Fury.
I guess I will help since I'm there.
I got a 1.
Are you helping pull books off?
I'm helping pull books
Investigate.
off.
Okay, you can roll
Because
again.
I'm just taking the books.
13. Let's see. Investigation. +1, 14.
None of them have opened a doorway or dropped you into a lower level or anything like that.
Nice.
But you have successfully made a mess of books.
Yay!
So
Chaos!
+4 wand. Wand of
That's what my character is supposed to like, right?
Does anybody want this Wand of Wonder?
Yes.
You can't use it.
Oh,
Wait, what?
has to be a spellcaster.
I missed that part when I
Oh,
was
give it
reading
to
the
me.
description. Dang it.
Can a cleric use it?
Yeah, it's just requires tuned by a spellcaster.
You do cast spells.
I do.
That is one of the main things you do.
He's gonna put it in his arms, just like the Tony Stark, like rocket. Just
Yes.
Oh, I don't need the book.
Please.
Oh, you already know what it does?
Nope.
You just don't care.
I don't have any idea what it does. I want to learn what you're doing.
Okay.
Well,
that is a way.
Practice makes perfect.
That's kind of how it works.
I am gonna
Oh,
tell you that.
Yo, PB, this is a Wand of Wonder. It see, it causes a random, and then you just cut me off.
Oh,
A
no,
wand
no,
of wonder, that's wonderful.
You also see that on it are 7 stars. Only 6 of them are glowing now.
Oh. Guess what?
I'm
If
gonna,
I'm shot
I
him
am
in the
gonna read
face.
you one thing on it.
There we go.
All you need to know
He
is
says-
that it's DC 19.
Okay.
That's the only thing that you
He
need.
says, I know what it does. It attacks people's brains.
Yeah.
It just did it to me. Give me that thing. That's all.
DC 19, what would I roll to use it?
All right.
Wisdom?
I
No,
see
so
3C.
You cast
is 3
it, and it's a
Spellcaster DC.
Is
That's
3C next
no.
to
It's
us?
not as
Spell attack bonus?
So, it will cause an effect when you use it.
Gotcha.
And
So
then
if
you
you
essentially
if you really
you
wanna
roll a
go
D100, and then it determines if it's a saving throw, if it's an attack roll, or something like that.
Beautiful.
And whatever the DC would be or attack roll for your spell casting, you add +4 to it.
Okay.
Bang.
Deal.
Yeah, you You can use a charge and expend a star, and that activates one of the 100 effects. Otherwise, you just use it like a spellcasting wand.
Nice. Okay. What
That
else?
part
were
I
we-
assumed, but I was definitely going to find out.
And did you write down the silvers and diamonds?
Yep.
Shit.
Are there any other doors in this room?
There is one leading to 3C, which has a bunch of fellhounds and smells like fellhound poo.
Are they alive?
Oh,
Like, in
dear.
Oh, they're
cages and
alive.
Stuff?
Yeah, they're walking around, they're sniffing.
Like in a cage?
A couple of them are caged, not all of them. Are you wondering a fellhound?
First one.
It'll make you visible.
It's basically visible already.
I mean, there is a pile of books, but so far I haven't rolled. Nobody has noticed you yet.
Let's hold off on the spell for now.
Alright.
Okay.
Do you want to ready an action for as soon as shit hits the fan, you wand of wonder?
Hell yes.
Okay.
Let's.
PB is walking around.
He's just like Buzz Lightyear.
Going around corners with the wand, like,
Ah, Buzz, look at alien.
Where? All right. Let's. Through 3C, is there any other door?
There's only a hallway that would lead from 3C down back into 2B.
Was that the ritual room?
That's the sanctum room that you guys were in. That you
Let's
went
go into
upstairs.
the ritual
I
room.
want to go with the ritual.
Oh, wait, you mean 2C over here?
Yeah, I want to get back to 2C where the ritual
Oh,
is
okay.
happening.
You said ritual, and I thought you meant the sanctum.
Should we inspect the sanctum? I thought it was just kind of like a
That
neighborhood.
sounds like we should inspect the sanctum.
Wasn't it just a neighborhood?
I thought the
No,
sanctum.
the sanctum is essentially just a big open room that acts as, instead of a hallway, it's a
Gotcha.
big area
Okay.
that leads to the other rooms.
Gotcha. Ritual room.
Da-da-da-da.
Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum.
This actually, there you go. Are we party hippoing?
Yeah.
Right.
oh,
Party hippo died.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
That was
As you walk up, you see. What is that? 2C.
Yeah.
There is 2 feltworks, one at each end of the room. There is also those weird creatures that you've not seen before, wearing the cloth robes. There's 4 of them. And there's a very large... He's not huge like a Balor, but he looks like a purple Balor.
Wow.
But he's not wielding like the whip and sword or anything.
Okay, but he's a demon.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay.
All right. Can we see anything
Can
in
I
the water?
listen to the ritual?
Oh yeah, let's let him.
See what they're trying to do. Can I roll Arcana to determine what they're trying to do with the ritual?
Roll investigation.
Dang it. If there's a time for a crit, now it would be now.
17.
That's a 7.
Okay. Anybody else who wants to also watch and see what they're doing with the ritual?
That was a 4. I do not have a modifier that's going to save that.
19.
Unless we're doing perception.
Nope.
17 and 19.
What, is
Okay.
perception or not perception?
Investigation.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I don't have a stat that's going to save
Guys,
that.
how
16.
Awful, how awful do you
Okay.
think it'd be to cast Dispel Magic?
Let's go.
You don't have to live
That
with
would
the
make you drop your
consequences,
invisibility
though,
back.
and
I'd
it's
go
showing.
high
So you see something that looks actually a little bit familiar. The way this water is reacting, I believe only you 2 and maybe you. Yeah, you were there.
Oh.
You 3 have seen it. This appears to be the same kind of water reacting to the same way when you saw Illidan at the Well of Eternity.
Is that where the
When he went to the
Cthulhu
pond and did the...
Oh!
Yeah. They appear to have collected their portion of it at some point, and they're trying to run tests on it, essentially, to do something and
'Cause
see how it
it's
reacts.
like the dragon thing.
I don't remember what the water did. Could you?
So essentially the moon elves they revered as like sacred, and it essentially is it's almost like a water form of a ley line.
What's a ley line?
So
It's a
it,
magical.
yeah, it essentially
Conduit.
puts off magic and amplifies magic, and they revere it as sacred. Illidan was trying to collect samples to create a new one, and it has very odd reactions when magic is used on it.
Sphere annihilation to the floor. Over.
Actually, that might not be a bad idea to destroy the water.
The water just starts draining.
Toilet bowl.
Not an awful idea. It could drain out of the island.
You find out what hemisphere of the planet you're on by doing that. Just watch which way it swirls.
Do we want to do that? That'd be kind of funny. That'd be hilarious.
I'd say just kind of barely poke the sphere of annihilation through the bottom of the pool, so it's just like a little.
So it's just slowly draining?
Yeah.
I wonder how bad they would panic if it just starts draining, period.
Okay. I'm going to find a...
Oh, I will say, since you are wanting to interact with it, where you see it blue on the past the pool, that's the sky. That's just a cliff to outside.
Oh.
Wow.
So is the water like pouring off the edge?
No,
Or is there
they
something
have it
leaking in
contained into like a little 5x5 area in the center of those 4 squares. But past that, where the rock cliff is, and it looks like swirling water past that, that's open sky.
Oh, love that. For
So
me.
this is the pool.
That's the pool.
Okay, I thought this swirly stuff
Oh
was the
no,
pool.
that's the sky.
Don't
That
jump
leads-
there.
So I need to find a place that I can just put it down without it being noticed.
Yeah, you.
Can I just find like a potted plant that they can do it by?
I was gonna say, if you want to try and navigate your way around the edge,
I could do it from the outside in.
essentially, yeah.
But there's no place I could do it
With them being around,
probably not.
it would be very hard to not be seen.
Okay, well, I have boots of elvenkind, so I'm just going to walk to the edge and just, like, put my sphere over the edge and then go in from the bottom.
Okay.
So, I need you.
And then while he's doing that, I'm gonna go see if there's anything this way.
So, wait, we could seriously disrupt magic. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Can I roll Arcana on ley lines?
I'll let you roll Arcana on the Well of Eternity.
Okay, that's fair. 24.
So it's a little uncertain because it didn't end up happening, but part of the reason they were wanting to stop Illidan from hampering with the Well of Eternity was because they were concerned that it might have essentially a cataclysmic effect on the planet and turn the well into a maelstrom.
Do I know what a maelstrom is, or did I just hear the word?
The rumor has it is that it would be essentially a permanent, like,
Magical void.
it's like a black hole for water that leads to a different plane. It would essentially create a tear in that plane that you would have to travel through, essentially like a hurricane through.
You know what? I'm thinking maybe we don't do this.
Oh, gee. What a concept.
Let's
Don't
just-
dive straight into a hurricane.
No, if we just get rid of it, we're good.
But they were talking. Do you remember Malfurion and why he was worried about Illidan messing with the thing?
Yeah, but we're just destroying the water. That's all we're doing.
Has it occurred to you that that might cause the maelstrom?
No.
Honestly, do you think any of us are smart enough to think through that?
I will say, what they were trying to stop Illidan from
Wasn't
doing
destroying the lake. But
wasn't necessarily destroying the water. It was practicing dark magic, infernal magic specifically
Okay.
on the lake.
Like what they're doing. Okay. I have
They-
no qualms with this.
He wasn't like, we gotta get rid of this. This is entirely too magical. No, he was like, this is entirely too magical. We need to fuck with this.
So I'm just going to slip the sphere of annihilation over the edge.
Yep.
Burrow under, and then just get just a little bit of it out. So it just starts slowly draining.
Give me a sleight of hand check to see how carefully you can just.
Okay. $24.
Okay.
For one. Reliable talent.
So, it does start. It has a. As
There wouldn't be any bubbles.
Well, are you leaving the sphere there to go into the sphere, or are you like letting
Oh
it
yeah,
hang
no,
out?
into the sphere.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like.
Making a drain.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Okay.
because it deletes matter, so
Fair.
Why wouldn't it delete the water?
yeah.
So yeah, you don't notice it immediately, but if you were to stand there and watch, you would see it start to lower.
I'll watch their reactions.
Just invisible
Like
popcorn.
the troublesome little gremlin you are.
I'm not a gremlin, I'm a high elf.
Let's see if they notice.
I don't think those are mutually exclusive in the
Uh,
context in which I used them.
The 4 people chanting have not noticed. And the large purple Baylor dude,
Starts freaking out.
no. He's kind of just like, yep, they're doing the thing, alright. Yep, that's what they do. They chant
Maybe they'll
when-
notice when it
Can I-
gets empty.
Can I sleight of hand wand of smiles the Baylor guy?
Wait.
I don't know if that would be considered an attack roll or not. What is? How is it phrased? Let's see.
I don't know. I think it's in Xanathar's.
One of smiles is you turn a frown upside down. That's it. That's literally that's all it does.
It is a purely joke item.
Yep.
Is this like an antidepressant one?
Nope.
Nope.
Or
It's just the facial.
It's a pure
facial
mess up
expression.
wand.
Okay, so it just changes facial expressions and it's not deeper
Yeah.
than that.
Okay, so it is a
Okay.
DC 10 charisma saving throw.
Oh, that's what it
If
is.
you like your
Oh, it's
interrogator
an
is
attack.
gonna
Never
be
mind.
enough, Just
Okay.
No, I'm
I
not.
was say at this point you guys would know that it would disrupt
Just
invisibility.
psychotic smiles at everybody.
Okay.
I'm gonna
The
start
one
draining
acting
just a little
skill I
fast.
have.
Just like
Just a little.
okay. Give me another sleight of hand check.
Can't roll lower than 24. That's 25.
It just as you move it up, you do see it
Just a little more.
just a little bit. Now there's like around the concrete, like just a little wet line. Let's see if they notice. Purple Baylor is oblivious. Let me see what the perception on these fellow orcs is.
Having fun.
Or sorry, no, the 4 is not the fellow orcs. Fellow orcs are on the opposite ends. These are the Erdar.
I don't know if they are. Quick, someone look it up.
It's not in Kalai's Codex, sorry.
It's not. It's not in the monster manual either.
I went online. We're metagaming here, folks.
We would like to introduce our
The spirit
sixth.
of cult resides here.
We would like to introduce our 6th metagame player. His name is Google.
Yes. Okay.
So one of them points it out as he thinks he notices. Wasn't it just a little bit fuller? And the other one responds to him by saying, "I've been drinking again. You're told to stop that. We're on the clock."
Ooh. We are going to
Because even
get
demons have more.
HR involved in this cult ritual.
I wish I had an alchemy jar right
So
now.
one of them is
Glass
watching
of
it
beer.
closely now. Everyone else is like,
Well, it's just gonna keep draining.
okay.
Guys, I think it's draining.
I'm gonna do prestidigitation to make the one dude smell like beer.
Please do. Oh wait, that's casting a spell technically.
That would be casting a spell. Although I don't know if it's. I don't know if
It's
it's
casting a spell or making an attack.
Oh, okay.
I can just climb onto the ceiling and just do it from there.
At this point, the guy points it out again
Hang on, I
and
have.
says, "There's
I have
definitely a wet
spear.
spot on the concrete there."
It's just like.
And at this point, the purple Baylor does take notice of him. And
Oh crap, guys.
we're going to put them.
We're having so much fun.
Is there another exit from this room?
There is 2C into 3D.
Okay.
That's where I was exploring to see what's that way.
Oh, so you would have seen two very large, kind of like how this guy had the tabard for the guard.
Yeah.
These guys have even more ornate ones, and I think there's 4 of them surrounding the door going into room 4.
I think I found where we're supposed to go.
Oh wait, really? You did? Where?
There's a lot of big bad guys up that way.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's go. Hey, let's shoot things and see if that helps the situation.
Well,
Oh, look, things to kill.
first we gotta see how they react to the sudden disappearance of water.
It's not that sudden.
Those will be the
it's
4
raining
Aerodar.
slowly.
These are going to be the 2 felt orcs. If you want to put this guy on that square.
Right here?
Yep. And yeah, that guy can go there. And because he's the right size, we'll actually use the Baylor, and he will be right here.
Where are we?
This will come up.
You guys were invisible, so you'd be able to either be on the
Faith is
concrete edge.
ceiling.
I have an
Butter's
awful
over here
idea. I was thinking if I just pitch myself off the island and then pull out my spell scroll of Earthbind. Technically, an airborne creature affected by this spell descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground or the spell ends.
So you just like rocket to the.
So it'd just go. Because it has to reach the ground, I mean.
So the Nathrazim tells the Felt Orcs that they are going to go alert the guards. And the orc and the whatever that wooden guy with the club is, they are actually going to go up into the room with 3D.
Interesting. I really hope we don't disrupt the entire magical field of the air, the plane of air.
Destroys the entire elemental plane because they didn't have enough reasons to hate my family.
Let me see how many there are over there in front of that door real quick.
And I will
You said
warn them
4.
I think it's 4. I didn't look it up yet.
I mean, when I shot you, you were impersonating the person I was sent to kill, so that's not really on me.
You still shot me. And I mean, there was a wind fury on the premises when the magical aura of the entire elemental plane.
That's room 3D.
We can only
Yep.
assume.
That would be.
We can only assume, huh?
This is fine.
The table seems to be more sturdy than the random noises it makes would imply.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think this table's held up pretty well. We've been playing on it for
The
More
table's
than
so
6
cool,
months
but
now.
I've lost count of how many
impressive,
times I've
though.
accidentally kicked a support beam and thought I was going to send the whole thing crashing to the ground.
That's why there are 2 support beams.
redundancies.
Redundancies.
Because you knew it was going to be used by, people.
Yeah.
That's also why it's built out of 2x4s.
Yep.
Where did I put that?
That's a pretty cool table.
After?
So is table 2, to be fair.
Table 2's a bit beefier.
Oh, okay.
This is true.
Are you gonna like stain it and make it look like it can masquerade as nice dining room furniture?
That's the
If I have
goal.
time, yeah.
That's
I'll
a big
probably
if.
take over for it.
Okay. So it's not 4, but it is 3 of those giant fire earth elemental guys.
Wow. Fancy.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And 2 of them are grape flavored.
Grape flavored fire.
And they walk up and they say, apparently there's something going on with the well, and they think that it's draining. And one of them turns and goes inside of a door and goes up into room 4.
Can I sneak in with him?
I would also like to do that.
You can try. It would be
Stealth check, right?
I don't know. It's definitely dexterity based.
yeah. I'm trying to think. What is
It needs to be
the?
a stealth check.
I think it'd be a stealth check.
I don't know if that would count as like moving quickly.
Also, I'm still invisible.
Is there?
Yeah. Technically, we're all still invisible. I don't know if it's been
skill
an hour,
for? I'd say acrobatics
Acrobatics?
to quick step your way through.
12.
Oh.
That's why I wanted a stealth check. The lowest I can possibly roll on a stealth check is
Rerolling.
23.
22.
22. You do get in, no problem. You, just as you step through, have to squeeze through the door, and you just barely make it so that as the door's closing, catches and then closes, but he doesn't seem to notice.
Yes!
To myself, amateur.
You are so needlessly mean.
I've put up with a wind fury for almost the entirety of my life. I am well within my rights to be mean to you.
The lowest I could have rolled is a 19, so.
Yeah. What level do you get reliable talent?
10.
Yeah, I'm not getting there.
It's so good.
Alright, I need a different menu for this guy.
What? Is it a Baylor?
It's not a Baylor. Oh, Ethan, can you pass me?
This one?
He's. I mean, technically he's kind of big. I was gonna say the Spawn of Cthulhu.
Oh, great.
He's not the Spawn of Cthulhu,
The
but
Star
he's a Spawn.
Spawn?
And he will
Oh
be.
my!
Yeah, the Star Spawn.
Nice.
So he is going to be. Do you see to the on my side of the flames? That little mechanism that's like 10 feet. Yep, he's right there, but facing the other way.
We should probably kill that.
And there
That's gonna be a really hard fight. At the best.
We've done a star
Star spawn?
spawn.
I don't think it's a star spawn, though.
I don't think so
I've been
either.
told I'm not allowed to have common sense, so I do whatever I think the stupidest option in any given scenario.
And then
would be.
in the center of the room, there is 2 large fellhounds
Ah,
with
big puppies.
We should pet them.
With swords.
In the face.
I don't have a.
Maybe we should throw some meat to them with the sleep potion poured all over it.
Ooh, actually that's smart. Can't do that.
Faith is allowed to be a smart character.
Apparently I'm not though.
You're allowed to have moments.
I have another Arcana. I love those guys. We'll make. Oh, hey, in case you ever get another golem.
Yes. The army shall grow.
because I don't know what to make him. We'll make him this guy.
It's a Yeti.
Is that good or bad?
I don't think it's actually a Yeti.
It's not actually a Yeti. It is far worse than a Yeti.
Oh, so it's bad.
Oh yeah. Well, since he's one of the people in there, I'll wait for him. All right. So you see, the Yeti is a large flaming demon guy, and he has two very large fellhounds on either side of him, and he is speaking to the spawn of Cthulhu, which is actually, he kind of looks like that, except that he is red and has horns.
But he has the.
Yeah, on his chin.
Okay.
Not like for a mouth. And as you walk in, they are discussing the spell book, and the Yeti says, "My Lord Kil'jaeden, we have the spell book. We can move forward with the plan."
Wasn't Kil'jaeden the guy that Illidan was talking about facing off with?
Maybe.
Oh no, this is a great time to remember this.
And as he says that, you see him hold up the spellbook. And Kil'jaeden looks to him and says, "Very good, Hakar. You know what to do then."
Okay, I'm following her car.
I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna take my spear out, put it back in.
So it's just going to be draining now?
So I did it from the outside, so it should be just draining out
Yeah.
at the same rate.
Into the void of nothingness.
Into the air just indefinitely.
It's a waterfall.
Literally.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go towards the door.
Okay.
I obviously can't go in the door, but
Because the door is closed. Unless you have phased through walls and haven't told anyone.
I can use the sphere. There was never a door there, sir.
If you got lucky, you could hit them with reduce.
Also, as he is finishing up, the giant, one of the cotton candies, walks in to the room. And do either Wind Fury or Kalai speak Infernal?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. He mutters something in a very strange guttural language. And the Yeti responds in the same language.
Correct.
And the cotton candy nods and begins walking towards the door.
Nice.
So, that cotton candy is getting ready to go out. Basically where Kalai is kind of behind him. Yep, going down that hallway, getting ready to go through the door.
Okay. Oh, wait, that's the hallway. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna be over here, because, like...
Yeah, and you would see that there is these three, or these two guys, still in that hallway. Fire Elemental can be in the corner.
Okay.
Yep. and the little orc and his buddy that's under the wing. They were basically told to just wait there until the elemental came back.
All right.
Okay, well, I want to try and dodge inside.
Okay. So Wind Fury and Kalai are already in. You're trying to dodge inside. What
Yep.
is Faith and PB doing?
Wand is ready.
Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sleight of hand one of the books I took out of the library.
Okay.
Bro, he's holding it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
That's not how that works.
I mean, you could try it. It would not be an easy task.
But if he epics the roll, we're good. We can leave.
Because he was just mentioning it, holding it up like, look what a good job I did.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming he's put it back down toward his side.
What I mean is, like, it's on his mind. It's not like he put it in his
okay.
back pocket.
Well, I will prepare for that.
Okay.
Excuse me.
PB and Faith. You would have seen the elemental go in, and you guys can't really see each other, but
There's some presences missing from the room.
it's all of a sudden it's maybe 5 degrees cooler than it was when you were all huddled together.
I just got my wand ready. I'm just waiting for an excuse to use it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna crawl on the ceiling and kind of follow the pink cotton candy that just came out.
Oh, as he's coming out of the room.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, the door would open. Cotton candy comes out. Also, give me a what do we say? Acrobatics.
Yep,
Yeah.
said
Give me an
acrobatics.
acrobatics check.
Oh no, he's
I'm
staying
seeing-
in the room.
Yeah, I'm staying in here. I'm just
I thought you said you were trying to go through the door with him.
no. I was crawling on the ceiling, and I'm gonna follow the pink cotton candy as he's coming out because you said he was coming out, correct?
Oh, he's coming out of. So he went in when Kalai and Wind Fury went in, and then now he's coming back out to join the other cotton candy.
Okay.
So assuming that you guys were in this
Everyone's
hallway,
calling them cotton candy now.
they are cotton candies now.
26 on my acro.
Yeah, you would easily be able to get through. And you two would hear, as it sounds like Krampus has now left. It's now 7.5 degrees cooler.
What? oh yeah. Well, actually, you guys couldn't hear me because I've got boots of elven kind.
You see footprints.
See invisible footprints, yes.
He's still stepping on dirt
Okay.
or dusty concrete.
Sure. Okay, I am inside now.
Are you going in or are you staying out?
I'm gonna stay out.
Okay. The two little orcs would be spoken to by the cotton candy that came out. Says something in Infernal, which you speak, right? He says, "Alert the captain of the guard. We think something's wrong. There's been some strange occurrences tonight."
Some tomfoolery, if you would.
And so they kind of parked out.
Some hijinks.
They're actually going to go and bypass these guys to come back to the guard room. So the orc that has fallen over and the little wooden guy, the woodwood, I think is what he technically is. They go over here. They're running away. And car. Okay, so as the elemental says his bit, and Hakar nods at him, Kil'jaeden would mention to him that failure will not be tolerated, and that if anything happens, it's on his head.
Interesting.
Oh, that's just a terrible way to run an organization.
It really is. If only they worked for someone nicer.
As you would enter, give me a perception check.
Legit. 23.
23. You would notice something that catches your eye in particular is a very particular amulet that you've seen before and that you also own. This one, where there should be a sphere, is actually a like translucent red glow.
Theft.
It's not theft if they deserve it.
Where is it? Is it on one of their necks?
No, it is attached to the. There's a giant contraption that actually the Kil'jaeden is also kind of see-through, and it seems to be that there are two rings that are spinning, one clockwise, one counterclockwise,
Like
and they're essentially
around the.
basically through his form, and they're generating like an image of him. And at the base of it is where the amulet is placed.
So Kil'jaeden isn't actually there.
He's not physically there. His presence
He's
is.
got the two.
It's almost like an aspect of Kil'jaeden, essentially.
Okay,
like a
and
hologram.
the amulet is like making the hologram.
It is lodged into the thing creating the hologram.
I'm gonna take a closer look
Okay.
with an Arcana check because I didn't realize you could put other things in. Yeah. 24.
24. Knowing what you do about them, it doesn't look like there's anything in it. It looks like there's actually a. This is more than likely a cursed amulet of the sphere. And in place of the sphere, it has the curse so that the sphere can be elsewhere to be utilized for something. But it is synced to a sphere. So, knowing what you do about them, you would guess that somewhere within range of this amulet is a sphere.
I'm gonna get ready to swipe this as soon as Kil'jaeden's secretary leaves. The Yeti.
I'm
The
following you.
Yeti secretary.
He actually does not leave. He's going to go over here and he begins pulling out from a desk some papers and inks and stuff, and he sets the book in front of him and he begins to
Copy.
he's starting to copy the spells from the book onto this parchment that he's got here.
Interesting.
Hmm.
And is Kil'jaeden's hologram still there?
He is. You would also notice surrounding the amulet is actually circular stone emblems of the different moon phases, and they are currently all lit up.
I so desperately want to grab it. Is there anywhere to hide in here?
In here,
Because I
Behind
need
the
to cast
contraption.
Dispel Magic.
there.
Under the desk.
You could try under the desk. There would be, there's like a closet,
Is there a closet?
cause like, so this is
Yeah.
like his room.
Oh, okay.
So that would
we
be
have
like
a
his closet, his desk, his bed would be in the opposite corner. I don't think I quite uncovered it.
Can I become Krampus and be under his bed?
Do you want to go under the bed?
Kind of. It'd be a solid hiding spot.
Okay.
Sneak, 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 sneak. Okay. Dispel magic on the amulet, because I feel like that's like some kind of ward. Because as soon as I cast Dispel Magic, my invisibility goes down. That's why I had to hide first.
Okay.
Actually, first I'm going to cast Detect Magic and see if there's any Abjuration Magic over there that would be protecting said amulet.
You don't detect any abjuration specifically. In fact, the only magic you detect on the amulet itself is the standard magic you would expect from an amulet of the sphere.
Okay.
You do get a sense, because it broadcasts it outright, you would see a glow of anything magical.
Yeah.
Okay, so his spellbook and his inks are lighting up.
Yep.
The thing creating the aspect of Jaden,
Yep.
that whole thing's lighting up. And oddly enough, how far out does it go?
Detect Magic is 30 feet.
Okay. You would see that essentially the entire floor has a faint glow.
That's sketch. Okay.
But maybe it's just the magic that's making the island exist.
I don't think so.
It could be.
It's something to do with the phase of the moon. That's all I know.
Yeah, it looks like currently those are all lit up, and
Yeah.
essentially it's
So I wonder if
they're all
it's, like,
activated, and that's what's allowing the aspect of Kill Jaden.
Dang. Can he look down and see the amulet?
Kill Jaden?
Yeah.
Yeah, he the way he's been reacting to Hakar, it looks like he's
You can
fully aware
see
of
it.
everything in this room.
Okay. Do I have the message cantrip? I sure do. I'm gonna message the entity that's invisible that I can detect within 10 feet. Be like, hey, there's an amulet over there that I want to swipe. Ooh, but the floor is magical. What do we want to do? Actually, that would be a great distraction to swipe the book.
Spell magic on the apparatus.
I like it. Alright. We can do the spell magic on the apparatus. Which I gotta pull up. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So, I'm going to cast it on the apparatus, not the...
The swirling things?
Yes, the swirling things.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
$23. That's something I can't actually guarantee.
So they start to slow down, and the lights on the moon phases flicker, and then light back up, and they start spinning again. Based on what you can tell, it looks like that should have worked, but that there is something that has been adjusted about this particular apparatus, and that the basically the buttons with the moon phases on them are essentially like an override.
Interesting. So they're
Dispel
buttons.
Dispel magic.
Yeah, they're like circular, about palm size, and they're currently all lit up.
Buttons.
I'm gonna go try and press a button.
Okay. It pushes in, and you feel a surge. Give me an Arcana check.
I should have done it.
6.
It's magical.
Yeah.
You can feel it vibrating.
I'm going to cast Invisibility on myself. Bring that back up. Then I'm gonna waltz on over. Press a button.
Okay.
Particularly the new moon phase, where the moon is not there,
Okay.
because hopefully Kil'jaeden will not be there.
I guess it's logic.
28.
28 to press a button.
Yep.
You press it in.
Good
Well,
job.
actually, let me rephrase that. As you're walking over to press up the button, you would see it press in from him, and Kil'jaeden locks in on that spot.
Message. Look up.
Message back. No.
Not getting me this time.
There's no gullible written on the
I was
ceiling.
about to make that joke.
Does he have...
True sight? Let's hope not.
That's what I'm looking for. I didn't realize his perception was so high. He doesn't appear to be able to... if he has true sight, he doesn't seem to act like he does.
I don't like how you phrased that.
He seemed to notice that a physical reaction happened within this room to the button on essentially the console. That's what caught his eye, not necessarily that your presence was there,
Okay.
But something's messing with the console.
but that a button was pressed and there's no physical person there.
I think you know what? I'm just gonna send. Well, we've got 2 people that can fly.
I'm just gonna press all the buttons.
Okay.
I'm going for it. We're going for broke.
Smash the keyboard.
In that case, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and then we'll do this.
Oh,
Actually, hold on. If this starts the combat, it is 10:50. I don't really only have about another 10 minutes in me.
Okay.
Okay.
Really, really fast combat, maybe?
I'm gonna.
We all
swipe.
die.
There is no fast combat.
I'm gonna swipe the amulet.
Okay.
While that's going on.
So, that's just...
Let me see about the amulet.
Yeah, you can just recall the sphere with the amulet.
Be legit.
Okay. That will work. The amulet is not like locked on it.
Yeah.
It was
So,
essentially like a.
Yeah, I'm not going to press all the buttons.
Okay.
I'm going to walk back over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you would probably have the instincts that if you did that, it would essentially sound the alarm, because he took notice of the one and was watching.
I'm gonna wait for him to look back up.
Okay. He would eventually be like kind of like scanning the area.
I'm going to toss a copper coin this direction.
You can't toss it into the hallway.
I'm going to toss it towards the door.
Did you do sleight of hand for the amulet?
You want me to?
Yep.
Crit.
All right. He does not notice.
And
He is scanning the area. As you grab it, you can sense the other sphere because it's within range. And you also hear a voice in your head. Familiar voice.
Oh no.
And it says, look into my eyes.
All right.
And you sense the other sphere is oddly the size of the floor and about 12 feet down, 15 feet down,
Oh,
hovering underneath the floor.
okay then.
All right.
You found the other eye.
Found the other eye. I'm going to.
I tossed the copper coin because I've Skulker. He's not going to know where I am. Does he react?
Let's see what his... He does not. He rolled a 1. So even with his perception.
Okay, I'm throwing another coin. I basically, till he looks away.
Okay. Kil'jaeden would take notice of the sound and alert him that a button's been pressed, there's noises in your hallways, get on this or else.
Okay.
Which would cause him to turn around.
I'm going to sleight of hand his book and replace it with another book that looks similar from the collection.
From the
Just another spell
history
book.
room?
Yeah.
Okay.
$26.
You actually, as you go to pull out the book, you're like, oh, these are actually pretty close. You swap them.
Wow.
Like
That's
the
convenient.
covers at least look the same. As soon as it's open, he'll know, because this one is full of writing and this one is full of spells.
And actually, we're just gonna. At this point, I'm just gonna try. I'm just
Try
gonna-
and start leaving?
Yep.
Okay.
What's the fastest way to get everybody out of here? Because we have the spell book
You can
and we
fly
don't
out.
have time for combat. Yes, but can I take people with me?
You can take one person at
You can
least.
take one person.
Yeah.
Okay, who's going to be the most inconvenient to remove from this location?
I can jump 60 feet.
Then it'd be him, because he can fly.
Okay, so can I carry you out of here and let's just all abort mission and leave? Just abort combat plan and leave.
Where's your character?
Well, the problem is,
Hiding.
I have to get back out
The
the,
floor
door.
breaks.
Yeah, the problem is I have to get back out the door.
And are you the only one in the room now?
Krampus is still in here with me, as far as I can tell. But
You have not seen the door reopen
yeah,
since the cotton candy went out.
so I'm just gonna be waiting by the door.
Okay.
So we need a way to get the door open.
Pass without trace.
Yeah, does the road can pass without trace?
No.
Do you really not?
No, I don't have pass
Oh my
without
gosh.
trace. What I am going to do, though, is it will cause me to lose my invisibility. But I am going to cast Major Image and create another door. So that when they look over, there's a door there. Even if they open it.
Where are you placing the door?
Right over the real door.
Oh, okay. So they'll essentially grab to the door and grab the image.
He'll reach through, grab the real door. If what's his face looks back, there's just a door.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, that's a major image.
Okay. So you create the image, or you
And then I'm gonna tunnel down. Are you kidding me?
tunnel down.
Yeah, I want to take my spear out and drill into the floor a little.
Are you doing this like under the bed, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. Because I would imagine you're just
The
like.
monster under the
Okay.
bed.
So-
From,
Image.
did
So
you
I'm
ever
gonna
watch
go
Guardians,
out, meet up
the,
with
the Christmas Guardians.
Bleed.
Okay.
Oh,
And then
ago, but I don't remember it.
We're gonna get
Okay.
to Faith and Peanut Butter. Tell them, get out of here.
It's time to leave.
We're leaving.
You two can get out real easy because you can just fly.
Won't they hear my jet boots? Oh, we'll go off the edge, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
You just fall for a bit and then.
Just like out of the back of the plane, just like backwards.
Yep. That'd be so legit.
And so we all just kind of go.
we all go that way. And
As you watch a trickle of water just going.
I open my mouth.
So yeah, you would drill down about the 15 feet, and you were looking at quite possibly the largest sphere you've ever seen. It literally encompasses that entire floor space.
I'd like to pull out
Eyes.
the other sphere I look at them.
Okay. As you do, you notice that the red glow on this one begins to grow and cover both of them. As the one stays the same size, the massive one starts to shrink. And they start to literally go into your face.
Oh!
Congratulations, you have true sight of pain.
I'd like to open my eyes really wide so my eyelids don't get in the way.
Like you're putting in contacts.
You open your eyes as wide as you can. It is gonna take off your eyelids. And strangely enough, like it, as painful as it is, you feel it drilling into your eyeballs and encompassing them, and stops in your skull.
Oh, ew.
And your vision goes black, and then it feels like you're blinking, and you start to look around, and it's like everything looks black and has like a almost like a white glowing outline.
Kind
And
of
you
like
can
those
see it
wire
again.
mesh models.
It's almost like night vision goggles, but instead of green, it would be black with white outlines of everything.
Dang.
And you notice
It's giving Steel Inquisitor.
that as you kind of look up and around, you now also still see the glow from Detect Magic. And you're kind of looking, and you can see magic in other rooms beyond the distance now.
That's so cool.
Okay,
Legit.
that happened.
Your new
Do I
nickname.
hear any other voices?
You do hear the voice as you
I gotta stop.